And what's good? Welcome in. Glad to have you guys back at the stream. Once again, here tonight, special live stream. We got really good NFL game on Sunday Night Football for this weekend. We got the Kansas City Chiefs versus the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, week 4 of the NFL season coming to you guys. If you guys are new in the stream, make sure to hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe, and glad to have you guys back on board. Being a part here once again, we got Brady versus Mahomes, two of the all-time greats ever to play the game, of course. My GOAT, Tom Brady, for sure, number one, greatest player of all time. And this one, a home game for Tampa Bay, Raymond James Stadium, for this matchup here between Tampa Bay and Kansas City. What's good, everybody? We got Vaughn, Mario, Goose, Good Pupper. Welcome back in the stream, everybody, tonight. Make sure to vote in that poll as well. We get that up at the top of the chat right there for you guys for that poll. And, yeah, let us know who you guys got in this one for tonight for this huge matchup. Both of these teams coming in 2-1 records, and both of these teams coming off a loss last week in shocking form, more so for Kansas City. They lost against Indianapolis, last second touchdown. The Colts won in week 3. Tampa Bay losing against Green Bay last week, 14-12. That was a home game for the Bucs. Mario, welcome back in. Glad to have you in the stream here, man. Yeah, things been pretty busy. I hadn't been streaming in a while because I've been booked up for the past couple weeks constantly. I've been announcing a lot of different sports at a couple colleges in my area, so that's what I've been doing. Yeah, this weekend I was booked up with volleyball. I had 4 games this weekend, 1 on Friday night, and then 3 yesterday. I had the weekend before I covered college football, so that's pretty cool. I had 2 weekends in September that I covered college football and a bunch of volleyball games that I've covered so far. So yeah, we're going to have kickoff, I think in about 5-6 minutes from now. We'll get this game rolling for you guys. But big matchup here. Kansas City, super explosive offense. Even though Tyreek Hill went to the Dolphins in the offseason, they're able to spread out the football still all around. I saw the week 1 game against Arizona. They were getting everybody getting touches for the receivers in action for them. And then for Tampa Bay, they have been struggling with their offense, just trying to get anything going on. The most points they scored was 20 points against the Saints, and that game was basically a grind throughout most of it. And that was the one that Tom Brady threw the tablet twice. It was reported that he threw the tablet against the Saints, which, yeah, they played 3 strong defenses so far, though, for Tampa Bay. Dallas, with their defense, just holding the fort. Who would have ever known Cooper Rush 4-0 as a starting quarterback? That's quite crazy. The Saints, really solid defense, just they cannot score this season. And then Green Bay, they have solid secondary this season for the Packers. They had quite a bit of trouble stopping the rush today against the Patriots, but Patriots were just playing super physical football, just pounding it down their throats. I was shocked that was a close game. Yep, TB12 breaking tablets 2 weeks ago. They had to send that out to the whole league, so just for him breaking tablets, the whole league got notified about that there's fines in the future if anybody does that. Tampa Bay comes in, last check in the line here, 2-point favorites for Tampa Bay. Over under at 47, which the Bucs got a really good defense, but I'm shocked about that number because Kansas City can score it. And good sign today for Tampa Bay is that Mike Evans is back. So he's back from suspension, missed last week. They've been banged up in the receiving corps. Yeah, wild week number 4. I'll get you guys caught up right before kickoff. What happened? First game today was at London. Saints against Vikings. Vikings won in the game-winning. They took the lead 28-25, and then the Saints tried to go for the game-tying field goal attempt 61 yards out, and it hit the crossbar, and it went to the bottom part of the crossbar, and it went forward and out. No good by Will Lutz. Vikings got the win. The Falcons able to win against the Browns 23-20. Cowboys 3-1. Who could have ever imagined that? Cooper Rush 4-0 as a starter, 25-10 over the Commanders today. Defense for the Cowboys just holding down the fort. Braden, what's good? Welcome to the stream, man. Yeah, hopefully, man. Had a big preseason debut today. Massive Celtics preseason when I saw. Definitely should be an all-star this coming season. Gary, welcome to the stream. Yeah, this is a big game. Both of these teams coming off tough losses. Seahawks Lions in a shootout today, 48-45. Seahawks got the victory. Tennessee over Indy, 24-17. Giants winning over the Bears, 20-12. Eagles came from behind. They beat the Jags, 29-21. So Philadelphia, the lone team, undefeated 4-0. Jets came from behind. They beat the Steelers 24-20. Kenny Pickett came into the game replacing Mitch Trubisky for the first time this season. So now they switch quarterbacks for the Steelers. Tough season going on there. Buffalo came back. They scored 20 straight, beat the Ravens 23-20. That was a crazy game. Vegas, Vaughn, welcome back in the stream here, guys. We're going to kick off in about 1 to 2 minutes from now. If you guys are new in the stream, hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe. Hope all went well this weekend. Everybody, this is a massive game here. NFL Sunday Night Football action. And finally, they put a great game for week number 4. Brady versus Mahomes. This game is at Tampa Bay. Bucs versus Chiefs. And a massive battle. Both of these teams 2-1 in the season. Yeah, rough with the play calling today. I wish they opened up the playbook for Bailey Zappi. They were just so cautious. Like weeks heading into when Bailey Zappi finally played today, there was like a lot of rumors that just the coaching staff doesn't like have faith in Zappi, that he's just not ready to play, and he got his chance today. Next man up mentality, and if they had opened up the playbook, they could have won that game. They're just super conservative with the football. Yeah, Raiders, huge win to finally get a victory. Yeah, Denver's been struggling, though. Broncos 2-2. Some of these teams that have, like, better records than you'd think, like the Broncos and the Bears, number is kind of off to what it should be. There's only one team that's winless in the league right now. It's crazy. Like, by week 4, you probably see like 3 or 4 teams that's like winless and undefeated. There's only one undefeated team, Philadelphia, and one team that's winless is Houston. Texans with a tie against the Colts opening for their week 1 victory. Or week 1 game. Andrew, welcome on the stream here, man. Yeah, no problem. Best of luck there watching the Braves game. Chiefs going to kick off the football first. Tampa Bay back to return the kick as we get underway here. This game is at Raymond James Stadium, home of the Bucs, and Tampa Bay will return the kick 2 yards deep from their own end zone. They take it past the 25 and around the 27. Football is loose. Kansas City signaling that they have the football. Let's see here. It was jarred out. Yeah, that football is out. That's the Chiefs who pounced on it. This should be Kansas City football, number 29. On the return team for Tampa Bay, just coughs it up. It's Rashad White, a rookie. Yikes. Brutal way to start off for Tampa Bay. And that is indeed Kansas City football. 1st and 10 for the Chiefs. Terrible, terrible way to start off the game for the Buccaneers. Fumbled kick return. Kansas City will take over around the Tampa Bay 25-yard line. That is brutal. Mahomes from the gun. Football spotted actually at the 21, so even better for Kansas City. Mahomes. Handoff up the middle. Rumbles forward to the 16. Pick up a 5 and a carry. That's Clyde Edwards-Helaire. Wick, welcome back in the streamer, man. 2016 Cavs, welcome aboard. Yeah, Halloween coming up. It's my birthday month, actually. So, my birthday coming up first. That's on the 20th. Yeah, this season's been absolutely wild. Ball at the 16-yard line at Tampa Bay. Chiefs with a football right now off the fumbled kick return by the Bucs to start it off. Mahomes takes a snap, fires across the middle, complete. Kelsey rushes out forward into the end zone. That's a touchdown, 16-yard touchdown. Catch and run by the tight end, Travis Kelsey. Look at that, 2 plays and 6 already on the board for Kansas City. We're 46 seconds into the game. Unbelievable start. Just uncovered up the middle of the field here. Kelsey on the crosser. Was paired up against a linebacker, number 54, Levante David was the one on him, gave him a ton of space. And just on the crosser, you cannot leave 87 that wide open as he goes forward right into the end zone for the TD. Harrison Butker on for the extra point, and it's right through the uprights. 7-0. What a start out of the gate here for the Chiefs. Fumble recovery. 2 plays, 21 yards in the drive. Around 44 seconds, they cash it in for the touchdown. 46 seconds into the game. You couldn't have described the worst way to start off this game if you're Tampa Bay. Falling behind when they've been lacking playmakers this season. They're lucky they get Mike Evans back for tonight, so that's big time. But this offense for Kansas City, they can spread the ball out, and you better be covering Travis Kelsey all night or he's going to do damage to you. Not only him, they got other receivers too. Hey, thanks so much, Mario. Appreciate it, man. Kansas City going to kick off the football now. We are 46 seconds into the game with 14-14 left to go in the first quarter. Tampa Bay will try it again with this return. Same player that just fumbled, Rashawn Wright, takes it past the 20 to the 25 and tackle, this time at the 27-yard line. So finally, we get to see Tom Brady out on the field right now. Was supposed to in the first drive, but it's a fumbled football. What's good, Warren? Welcome to the stream, man. Glad to have you back in, brother. Bucs go with Leonard Fournette in the backfield. Single set back formation. 2 wide receivers to the left. Mike Evans to the right side with a tight end. Brady, handoff, right side counter, taken by Fournette as he rushes to the 31. That's good for a 3-yard carry. This offensive line going to have to give Tom Brady opportunities to buy time in the pocket in this game tonight. 2nd and 7 coming up now for Tampa Bay at their own 31-yard line. Single set back formation, Fournette in the backfield. Brady takes a snap, goes to the air this time, screens it over to Fournette, complete, past the 35. First down, gets more, past midfield for Fournette, rumbles over a defender, and down around the 45-yard line of Kansas City territory. Great pickup on the screen pass down the left side of the field by Leonard Fournette. Tampa Bay moves the chains inside Chiefs territory. Great job with the upfield blocking. Number 67 for Tampa Bay, getting a great block upfield with a rookie. Gain of 25 in the screen. With under 13 minutes left to go in the first, Brady takes the snap, goes to the air again. Fires, left side and the out route, complete to the tight end. Cameron Brate, pickup of 11. Moves the chains in the first down. So Tampa Bay looking to pick apart the Kansas City secondary. 2 passes, a screen pass of 25, and now an out route to the far sideline. Catch of 11 by Brate. That's been the weak spot for the Chiefs this season, been the secondary. Hey, thanks so much, Mario. Appreciate it, man. Glad to have you back in the stream. They're moving the football here. Tampa Bay at the Chiefs' 34-yard line. Handoff Fournette. He goes backwards to the 38-yard line, coming forward. Number 56. That is George Karlaftis, the rookie who comes up and just submerges Fournette in the backfield for a loss of 4. Great job right through the bull rush. Able to get past an offensive lineman. Only at the age of 21, came from Purdue. Brady takes a snap, fires across the middle, complete. That's his number 2 target, Chris Godwin, in the middle of the field that he finds. Gets about half of those yards back. Oh, will bring up a 3rd down. Yeah, it's terrible, man. Terrible how the Dolphins just managed the whole concussion situation with Tua. He shouldn't have ever played on Thursday night. Just terrible. 3rd and 4 now for the Bucs. Ball spot at the 29-yard line. Screen pass again, Fournette. Tries to put on a stiff arm, but gang tackled. Chiefs defense right there. Only got a half a yard, needed 4. Looks like the field goal unit will have to come on for Tampa Bay. So they went 2 screens to the backfield by Leonard Fournette. Had success with the first one, 25 yards, but the second one, Chiefs, great job defensively, sniffing it out. Fenton, number 27, he was in there. Along with Tershawn Wharton. This will be a 45-yard field goal attempt. Left hash by Ryan Suckup. The snap, the hold, the kick is up, and it is through the uprights. That's good. We got scoring going on right now. This game at a high level. 4 minutes and 48 seconds in action so far. 10 combined points, 7-3 Kansas City. Bradley, what's good? Welcome back in, man. Things going pretty well. If you guys are new in the stream, hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe. Glad to have you guys back on board here. Great game tonight here. Part of a special live stream on the channel. Fumbled football by Tampa Bay on the kick return led to a short field for Patrick Mahomes in Kansas City. 2 plays and a touchdown by Kansas City. Patrick Mahomes, 16-yard touchdown pass to Travis Kelce, put the Chiefs on top 7-0. First drive of the game that Tom Brady and the offense had the football. Brady goes perfect 4 for 4, 46 passing yards. Leonard Fournette with a screen of 25. Got swallowed up on the second screen, short of the first down, and they settled for the field goal. Raymond, thanks so much for dropping by, man. Yeah, looking good right now for Philly to play in the NFC Championship game. I took their defense off the waiver wire this week. It seems like it was a really good pick. Yeah, I can't believe that we're already 1 month into the season. Yeah, I'd say probably the biggest rivals for the Patriots. It doesn't really seem like a rivalry because the closest team to them is the Jets. The Jets and the Giants. The Patriots, like the last few decades, have owned the Jets. I'd probably say more so Buffalo now. Even though it seems like it's Miami out of all of them. Because the Patriots just cannot beat the Dolphins, but the Dolphins the furthest team away from the Patriots in the division. Yeah, that was rough. I picked Miami's defense instead of the Eagles D. Or in that league, I think I had Miami and the Saints for defense. The other one I think I got Philly and Green Bay in the other league. Yeah, I had a rough time with the Dolphins defense on Thursday night. Yeah, Bengals had a lot of like offensive line woes the first couple weeks of the season, but they've got better with that. Kick return for Kansas City as they will take it to around the 25-yard line. Back to action comes Patrick Mahomes, short field. 2 plays and a touchdown to Travis Kelce on the first drive, 16-yard touchdown catch. Yeah, Tortoise been pretty well. Yeah, that was just an inspiring game for the Patriots. Nevertheless, they were down without 2 quarterbacks. Had to go to the third stringer, Bailey Zappi. Mahomes steps up in the pocket, and he will fire underneath, complete to Kelce. Turns upfield. Kelce gets the first down, rumbles forward for a 13-yard catch and run. That's just too easy once again. In the middle of the secondary, Tampa Bay with their defense. They settle in on zone coverage this time. That's allowing Kelce to get something underneath for like a 7-yard catch and then turn it upfield for 6 more yards. So good for a 13-yard reception. Maliko, welcome back in. 1st and 10, Kansas City at the 32-yard line, their own territory. Screen pass, left side complete, Hardman, as he rushes for about 6 yards in the catch. Oink, oink, welcome back in. Thanks so much for joining in. And again. Oof, Marcus Mariota only 3.86 fantasy points. Yikes. Yeah, those guys that are like borderline, just like considered to be streamers on the matchups, is tough when you aren't able to get them like to have any sort of production in like a game that they should have like the matchup there, because they played the Browns this week. Kelce catches the screen. It's enough for the first down right at the chance. This football keeps on moving right now for Kansas City. .8:25 remaining, clock ticking down in the first quarter. Second drive of the night for the Chiefs. They're leading 7-3. Actually, they're going to roll it back a little bit, so not a first down. This will be a 3rd and inches for the Chiefs. I thought that should have been spotted enough for the first down, and now referees are going to call time. They're going to look at the spot of the football right here. Kansas City will take a timeout as well. So first charge timeout of the game. Yeah, Cooper Rush is 4-0 in his career. That's just crazy to imagine. Timeout taken by Kansas City as they're looking at the spot of the football right now. It'll be a 3rd and inches coming up, unless it does get moved forward to the first down. I thought it should have been when seeing it on the screen. Both quarterbacks perfect so far. Patrick Mahomes 4 for 4 passing through the air, 37 passing yards, connecting 3 times for Travis Kelce, 33 yards already, a touchdown on that 16-yard TD catch, opening drive. Tom Brady 4 for 4, 46 yards, drive stalled out inside the 25-yard line. They had to settle for a field goal. Ryan Succop's kick was good from 45 yards out. So that's the 2 drives so far. Kansas City now drive number 2, looking to strike and put some more points on the board. I was kind of shocked to see the over-under for this game was at 47. Kansas City, electric offense. I know Tampa Bay has been led by their defense this season, but it seems like one of those games that the game script is going to favor more points than usual in this type of instance. Yeah, one of the leagues I'm doing terrible at. It's the one on Sleeper that I'm doing just awful at. Like, half of my team is injured, and I've got guys that's like game time decisions. Like one of the leagues that I have Alvin Kamara in one of my leagues, and I woke up today, and he decides not to play in London. Like, that's brutal when you got guys that's like game time decisions, like projected for like 18 to 20 points, and then like right at the time, like a couple minutes before kickoff, they decide they're not gonna suit up for the game. Oh wow, Iowa State bringing in a top 5 recruiting class, man. Got a good future there. 7-3 to score now. Kansas City has the football at their own 43-yard line. Mahomes pump fake as he is being wrapped up. Gets the football away, and it's complete first down. The strength of Patrick Mahomes to get it out. That's Juju Smith-Schuster down the far sideline, the former Pittsburgh Steeler. He was halfway to being wrapped up here by Mahomes. Pump fake, tried to evade Carlton Davis, and as he's halfway wrapped up, able to get it off to Juju for the first down. Yeah, the Celtics with a massive win today, their first preseason game. In the backfield, Edwards-Helaire. Mahomes takes a snap, rolls out to his left. Mahomes scrambles, fires, and down in the grass, it's incomplete. Looking to the near sideline, Marquez Valdes-Scantling. This Chiefs wide receiver unit completely new. Juju coming over from Pittsburgh. Valdes-Scantling from Green Bay. Sky Moore, a rookie. You got a lot of new faces on this roster. 2nd down and 10 for Kansas City. Ball spotted at their own 46-yard line. Mahomes takes the snap from the gun. Fires underneath, complete. Kelsey dragged down the midfield. Catch a 4. Oh, he fumbled the football. Referees come in and they will say that it is a catch by Kelsey. So a catch, he was down. His knee was down, and then he fumbled the football. So it's a catch by Kelsey. Pick up a 4 in the reception. Ooh. Oh, no. That's incomplete. Yeah, that is incomplete. So so it's incomplete. So they will not say. So Kelsey did not catch that cleanly. Incomplete pass, the referees say. So they bring it back to the 46. Good call by the officials right there. Kelsey did not have possession of that as he was being wrapped up at midfield. Mahomes takes a snap, 3rd and 10 at the 46, fires. That's caught that time by Kelsey at the 42. It's good for a first. Catch a 12. Redeems himself. Kelsey been the top target so far. Mahomes just feeding Kelsey right now. That's 4 receptions for 46 yards. Yusuf, welcome back in the stream. Things going pretty well. Yeah, I've been super busy lately. Ball spotted just shy of the 40-yard line of Tampa Bay territory. Bucs stack the box. Mahomes takes a snap, handoff, left side carry. Rumbles forward, great rush, 7-yard gain. It's by number 10, the running back in his first season. That's Isaiah Pacheco. That's a solid carry against a pretty stout Tampa Bay defense. Daniel, welcome on the stream here, man. Kansas City doing a great job in this drive so far. 6:20 and counting down remaining first quarter. It'll be a 2nd down and 2 for the Chiefs. Ball spotted the 34-yard line of Tampa Bay territory. Mahomes goes from the gun and motion left side, Juju Smith-Schuster. Mahomes takes a snap. Pressure coming. Fires underneath, complete to Juju on the crosser. Not enough for the first down, though. Wrapped up by the linebacker, Devin White. Right back at the line of scrimmage. No gain. It will bring up a 3rd and short. Great idea here to go for the crosser. Trying to turn up field, though. White just read it the whole way. That's a nice open field tackle. Third and short, handoff up the middle, it's enough, and even more. Rumbles forward, breaking tackles inside the 15-yard line in the carry. That's Clyde Edwards-Helaire to set up a 1st and 10 inside the red zone around the 13. Big hole up the middle. Let's see who is able to propel that hole. That's all on number 62. Joe Tooney, former Patriot, on the offensive line. Sets up a massive hole for Edwards-Helaire to run through. Under 5 minutes left to go in the first. This drive consisting of 10 plays, 67 yards, in over 5 minutes and 20 seconds. 2 wide receivers to the right side. Kelsey lined up to the left side. At the 13-yard line, Mahomes takes a snap, bootleg towards his left heel, will keep it inside the 5, slides to around the 4. About a yard shy of the first down marker, which is at the 3. Quarterback option by Mahomes, keeps it. So he rushes towards his left. And here we go. Ball spotted inside the 5-yard line. 2nd down and short. Around the 3.5. They go from the Wildcat. Handoff. Edwards-Helaire. Tackle. Trying to run forward at the goal line. He is gutted. Signal a touchdown by the referees off the Wildcat. They dig deep into the playbook. Incredible play design. Edwards-Helaire took the handoff. It was Jerick McKinnon, the one who received the snap in the backfield. Kelsey was lined up to McKinnon's right. Edwards-Helaire was lined up to the left of McKinnon. And McKinnon was from the shotgun, acting as the quarterback as the last play. Took the handoff in the Wildcat formation. Handoff up the middle. Edwards-Helaire, touchdown rush. 13-3, extra points. That's good. That's actually number 19 who's kicking tonight, Matthew Wright. 14-3, Tampa Bay now really down in this game. 2 drives for Kansas City, 2 touchdowns, and a lot of time just went off the clock on that last drive, about 6 minutes. Fahad, welcome to stream, man. Tampa Bay is going to have to tap into an explosive offense coming up here, and that's something that they haven't really been able to do this season. The most points they've scored is 20. Right now, Kansas City, 2 drives, 2 touchdowns, 14-3 with 4 minutes remaining first quarter. If you guys are new to the stream, hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe. Thanks so much all for joining tonight's special live stream here on the channel. Great matchup for Sunday Night Football. Compared to the other matchups, which have been going on the past couple of weeks, like last week, they had the 49ers and the Broncos for the Sunday Night Football game. Jimmy G stepping out of the back of the end zone and the Broncos winning. Yeah. It's been a lot of like not so great Sunday Night Football games in the week prior, but this has been a great one. Yeah, they usually pick a really good Sunday Night Football game for Week 4. Week 4 last year was Bucs Patriots. Wow, Kansas finally ranked in football. Crazy. Man. Yeah, I can't believe I'm seeing that. Like, the teams that we saw from, like, years ago, in, like, last few years, even, like, were, like, constantly, like, at the bottom for, like, football. Like, some of them are actually good now. Like, Oregon State isn't that bad either this season. Yeah, wow, Kansas, yeah, so Kansas got ranked at number 19 this week. UCLA is undefeated too. Yeah, Washington State's right outside the top 25. Like, these are like some of the teams that I can't imagine them saying right now. So they've been at like the bottom of the conference. Washington got ranked this week. Florida State was ranked last week. It had been quite some time since that happened. They went from national championship to just collapsing for like the 6 years after that. Brady, handoff right side counter Fournette. He gets swallowed up in the backfield. Chiefs defense there to suffocate Fournette. That's a loss of 2. Bucs gonna really need to start to get some explosiveness downfield. Mike Evans yet to get a catch so far in a game. It's Leonard Fournette. He's got the most receptions. 2 catches on screen passes. One of them was 25 yards. The other one was just 1 yard. 2nd and 12. Brady from the gun. Fournette lined up to his right. Brady takes the snap. Looks left. Fires across the middle. And it's incomplete. Dropped by Cameron Brate. In and out of the hands. Would have got a good chunk of those yardage back. Probably would have been a 7-yard completion, but he dropped it. Brings up a 3rd and 12. So things go from manageable if you make the catch to not so now. 3rd and long. Down by 11 points. In danger of punting away the football. You're back inside your own territory around your own 23-yard line. Brady from the gun. He takes the snap, steps up in the pocket. Brady launches, out route complete. Down the far sideline, it's caught by Gage. Not enough for the first down, 2 yards shy. Needed 12, got around 10. First catch of the game for Russell Gage, but not enough. That'll result in a 3 and out for Tampa Bay. The Bucs bring on their punting unit. Number 5, Jake Kermada now out. Fourth down and 2 for Tampa Bay. Snap to Kermada as he boots it away. Fielded at the 18 for the fair catch by Kansas City. So 3rd drive coming in this game tonight for the Chiefs, and they are rolling right now. 2 touchdowns, 14-3 they lead, and they're hungry, looking for more on the road. Tampa's going to start to run the ball effectively. 3 rushes, -3 rushing yards right now for Leonard Fournette. Everything has been like short and underneath for the Bucs for their passing plays. 5 for 6 by Tom Brady, 56 passing yards. Kansas City doing a great job mixing and matching. 55 passing yards by Patrick Mahomes, 45 by Kansas City on the ground. Yeah, I can imagine that it's been weird. Seeing Kansas definitely inside the rankings, that must be super weird. Washington State's at 26. Missouri almost upset Georgia yesterday. One of the guys that I work with is a huge Missouri fan. Oh, yeah, me too. Yeah, they got a great broadcasting school for Syracuse. That's probably where I'd be going to school if I grew up more so out towards like Connecticut, New York. I probably would have went to Syracuse. We get back to action. Penalty as flag goes flying as we have a rush for 2 by Clyde Edwards-Helaire. Takes it to the 20-yard line. Penalty flag is down, though, and this will be a false start called in the offense for Kansas City. So we'll back him up 5, replay first down. Marquez Valdes-Scantling. They'll say it's going to be an illegal formation by Valdes-Scantling. Connor, welcome in, man. Things going pretty well. 1st and 15, so Kansas City will be backed up 5. They'll start their drive at their own 13-yard line now. Mahomes from the gun. 3 receivers lined up to the left side. Now in motion, Juju Smith-Schuster goes out to the right side. Mahomes takes the snap. Looks right, fires right side. It's complete to Juju as he catches it past the 20 and dragged down at the 25-yard line. It's a great pickup. Catch at 12. That's a first down catch. It's off of motion. He was lined up on the left side and motioned to the right side by Juju. And in between 3 defenders, he caught that football. That's just a terrible display of tackling by Tampa Bay. Number 45 in general, Devin White. He just 2-hand touches Juju from behind and doesn't even bother tackling him. Mahomes in the bootleg. Play action towards his left. Fires complete. Kelsey past the 30. Dragged down from behind at the 32-yard line. And that's enough for the first down. Pick up a 7 on the reception. Ooh, Kelsey's a little shaken up right now. That's not good. I got him on multiple fantasy teams. Kelsey got tackled from behind. He was calling for some assistance. He got up. He looks like he's fine when he got up, but he did call for assistance. They bring in number 83 now as the tight end for this play as Mahomes takes the snap, goes play action, fires, and is broken up. Dangerous pass. Across the middle of the field, it's Noah Gray, who had been in that play for the tight end. Kelsey being checked out along the sideline right now. Jeannie, welcome in. Thanks so much for joining in. Let's see in this Kelsey play, he got wrapped up from behind. Ooh, I think maybe the hand of Devin White hit him on the helmet area. Pitch toss, left side, makes a cut upfield. That's a pretty solid carry. It's a gain of 10 on the rush, wearing number 10 this season. That's Isaiah Pacheco, who got the rush, 7-yard gain. And Tampa Bay keeps on running out the clock as we're going to end the first quarter momentarily. Good to see Travis Kelsey will check back into the huddle right now. So after missing the last 2 plays, Kelsey will be out there for the next play. But we'll have to see it after the end of the quarter. As the quarter comes down to a close, Tom Brady still along the sidelines as Kansas City just keeps out chunking out yardage. And the clock rolls down at the end of the first quarter. 14-3 at the end of 1, Kansas City. Rolling right now. Dominating this game. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns. Dennis, welcome back in the stream here, man. This has been kind of shocking that Tampa Bay, they've been led by their defense all season long, but Kansas City with their offense, just another animal out there in the field like what we've been seeing right now. Just much more explosion by Kansas City. If you guys are new, feel free to hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe. At the end of the first quarter, 14-3. Kansas City 7 first downs of the first quarter, chipping out yardage, keeping Tom Brady along the sidelines as the Chiefs possessed the football for over 9 minutes. Tampa Bay with just under 6 minutes of possession. And then Kansas City doubling Tampa Bay for total plays, 18-9 right now. Costly start to the game for the Buccaneers. Tampa Bay received the opening kickoff, and they fumbled the kickoff inside the 25-yard line of their own territory, which it was recovered by Kansas City. Kansas City took over at the 21 of Tampa Bay territory. 2 plays and a touchdown catch by Travis Kelce. Patrick Mahomes' 16-yard touchdown pass to Kelce put the Chiefs on top 7-0. Tampa Bay then drove down the field, drive stalled out around the 25-yard line as they had to kick a field goal with Ryan Suckup. It was 7-3. And then the Chiefs struck again with another touchdown. Clyde Edwards-Helaire with a nice rush into the end zone. He has 3 carries for 28 rushing yards. 14-3 Kansas City where we stand. Tampa Bay, second drive of the game, had to punt it away on the 3-and-out. And that's where we stand right now. Yes, of course, Kansas is going to get ranked in basketball. So we head back to the timeout right now, 14-3, and the Chiefs moving it once again. At the 41-yard line, inside their own territory, Mahomes going to scramble. It's enough for the first down and more. As he lunges forward, sliding down around the 49. That's good for an 8-yard scramble. Actually, no. Yeah, so even though my last name is Spanish, I actually don't know that much Spanish myself. I took Spanish class like back in middle school and high school, but it's been like a long time. Just shy of midfield, Mahomes takes a snap, 1st and 10, fires a deep ball middle of the field. It is caught at the 15-yard line, the reception. Beautiful catch. That's good for a 37-yard reception on the middle of the field by Marquez Valdes-Scantling. Mahomes, not a stranger to throwing into double coverage where MVS goes up and grabs it. Football now spotted at the 16-yard line. From the gun, Mahomes, he takes a snap. Handoff Pacheco, left side, keeps on rumbling forward. Looked like he should have got tackled at the line of scrimmage. No, he did not. He gets around 7 on the carry. Football spotted now inside the 10. Wow, the Chiefs are just chunking yards from Tampa Bay. Run after run, they are picking up like 5, 6, 7 yards on these rushing plays. Kansas City averaging 8.5 yards per carry right now as a team. 8 rushes for 68 rushing yards. 13 minutes remaining in the second quarter, and the Chiefs keeping Tom Brady on the sideline. 2nd down and 2. Inside the 10-yard line at the 8, Mahomes takes a snap, fires across the middle. Oh, it's dropped. Back of the end zone. Valdes-Scantling should have had it. It's incomplete to traffic. That should have been a touchdown catch by Valdes-Scantling. That was a fastball dialed in by Mahomes. There was a fingertip on the football. That might have altered it. Levante David did get his fingertip on the football. And that's what altered the trajectory, and in and out of the hands it went of Valdes-Scantling. 3rd and 2. Watch for Kelce in this situation. Mahomes takes a snap, fires, underneath, complete. Guess who? It is Kelce to the 2. Complete enough for the first down. 1st and goal now for Kansas City. Once again, Kelsey just underneath. Able to receive the football. Tampa Bay's defense giving him a lot of stuff underneath in this game. I'm going to take a dark horse for this season. I'll go with TCU for this year. Big 12 has been representing a lot in the Final Four as of late. They returned basically everybody from last season. That's an incomplete pass. Should have been a touchdown. McKinnon, the one in the backfield, as Mahomes lofted it up. There's a penalty flag down. First penalty of the game. It's on the Tampa Bay defense. That's going to be half the distance to the goal. Football is at the 2. It's going to bring it now to the 1-yard line. First and goal from the 1. Kansas City already up 14-3, looking to score again. McKinnon was wide open. Mahomes just missed the mark in the pass to McKinnon. He was wide open in the flat. Mahomes from the gun, football at the 1. McKinnon in the backfield lined up next to him. Mahomes, handoff, McKinnon. And he is stopped right back at a 1-yard line. No gain. Second and goal coming up for the Chiefs. Great stop there. That was all on Levante David on his part. BGR, welcome back in, bud. I actually don't know Jonathan Smith. Lengthy drive right now for the Chiefs. 11:45 remaining in the second quarter. Kansas City goes from the power I. Mahomes, play action, bootleg towards his right. Evades a defender. Mahomes scrambles. Evades another defender. Flips it to the back corner of the end zone. It's complete. It's a touchdown. Incredible improv skills. The mobility of Patrick Mahomes as he finds Clyde Edwards-Helaire. If you got him on fantasy, you've already got 2 touchdowns from Edwards-Helaire in this game. It's 20-3 KC. Mahomes evades one defender, number 78, for Tampa Bay, number 78. Outstretching him, and then just flips it. He gets right past Devin White off a spin move behind the line of scrimmage. Flips it to the corner to end zone. Edwards-Helaire now with a touchdown catch and a touchdown run. That's the improv skills of Patrick Mahomes at his finest. Extra point. Do the uprights. 21-3. KC rolling. Wow. A spin. Able to get himself still behind the line of scrimmage. And the line of scrimmage was the one at the 2-yard line he rushed up to and flipped it to the corner. That was awesome. Man, these mobile QBs, we've seen it now for like the last 6 years or so when Mahomes came into the NFL. These mobile QBs have really made a statement in the NFL, and this is where the league has been shifting to as of late. (21-3) Tampa Bay really needs to get things going, or it's going to be a long night. And it's a home game, too, for the Bucs. Tom Brady's going to have to bring out his Brady magic in this game tonight. Patrick Mahomes, 12 for 16 passing, 119 passing yards. 2 passing touchdowns with Clyde Edwards-Helaire with a touchdown rush. He's averaging over 9 yards per carry right now for Edwards-Helaire. Travis Kelce has 6 catches for 59 yards. Touchdown catch in the first drive. As a team, Kansas City averaging above 7 yards per carry right now. This is kind of shocking considering Tampa Bay has a tough rushing defense And they only gave up 14 points against Green Bay. And this season, the Packers more based in their backfield, Aaron Jones and A.J. Dillon. But here, just Kansas City is just running circles over them because of what Mahomes can do himself. And you have to be prepared for the pass and the run when you're taking on Kansas City because they can stretch the field on you. And even though Tyreek Hill is no longer playing for the Chiefs, they still look dangerous, able to get Kelsey involved much more, and they still have more options to go to, able to spread out the football. That's what happens. A lot of it happens with coaching, too, especially when you got a head coach like Andy Reid, offensive-minded type of head coach. You're able to open up the playbook. So it's going to be a 1st and 10 now for Tampa Bay. They take over at their own 25. Brady passes underneath, completes, and that's good for a 1st down. Able to get positive yardage for an 11-yard catch. Out of bounds on the reception. That's Rachaad White, the running back. Yeah, I got a couple of games in person for me this week. I got volleyball on Tuesday night, and then I got field hockey on Wednesday night for me this week. I had a busy weekend for me. I had a volleyball game on Friday, and then I had 3 games yesterday that I covered. Last week I had football. Brady from the gun. He fires across the middle, wide open at the 35-yard line. There's his first catch of the night. It is Mike Evans for the 1st down. Sets that up. Great field position now inside the 35-yard line of Kansas City territory. That's the big play that they needed to. And they finally got it with Mike Evans right there. Brady tonight, 7 for 8, 97 passing yards through the air. 10:15 remaining second quarter. Brady takes the snap from the gun. 34-yard line, fires underneath, complete. This time Brate as he moves the chains. 10-yard catch. Is Brate able to meet up with Nick Bolton? The linebacker tackles him right at the sticks. This hurry-up offense now working for Tampa Bay. 1st and 10. Bucs with the football at the 24-yard line of Kansas City territory. Brady from the gun. He's got 2 receivers lined up to the right side. Godwin is one of them. One to the left with Jalen Darden. Brady takes a snap, and the pocket pressure coming, launches. It's incomplete. Not a clean pocket that time. Lucky for Brady. It's incomplete as Kansas City had 2 defenders in the area. Wobbly pass got hit hard from behind. Going to be a 2nd down and 10 now at the 24-yard line. Kansas City territory. Brady from the shotgun formation. 2 wide receivers to his right. Brady takes a snap, steps up in the pocket, fires right sideline complete. And right at the 1st down marker on the catch is Rachaad White. And looks like it's good enough for the 1st down, so he gets enough for it right at the marker. Tackle from behind by Nick Bolton. First and 10 now at the 14-yard line of Kansas City territory. Brady takes a snap. Fires to the corner of to the front of the end zone. That's caught, and that's a touchdown. It's Evans. Mike Evans with a touchdown catch. Great response by Tampa Bay. 6 plays, 75 yards. 2 minutes, 36 seconds, time of possession. Second catch of the game by Mike Evans. It's just a beautiful ball by Tom Brady, and Evans able to soar up and grab it in front of the end zone for the TD. Extra point by Suckup through the uprights. We got the score now, 21-10, Tampa Bay. Looking to mount a comeback certainly helps right there. Mike Evans catches the ball from Tom Brady, 14-yard TD catch. Ooh, boy. Yeah, sorry to hear that, Vegas. Yeah, those were tough times in college when you had like long essays. I had a ton of long essays back in college. Yeah, great response by Tampa Bay to get back in this game. That was a huge touchdown. Everything's going to have to be passed from here on out. Tampa Bay has been going nowhere with a rush. Leonard Fournette, 3 carries for -3 rushing yards right now. For the Bucs, they're going to have to stop the Kansas City rush. Chiefs doing a great job mixing and matching. Patrick Mahomes, 12 for 16 passing, 119 passing yards, 2 passing touchdowns. But Kansas City on the ground averaging above 7 yards per carry right now. They got 9 rushes for 67 yards. A-side, welcome back in. Right now we're in the timeout. If you guys are new in the stream, hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe. Thanks so much all for joining in tonight. Part of a special live stream here on the channel. Really good game. Great matchup between these two teams, of course. Two of the all-time greats, Brady versus Mahomes in this matchup. And always great when they have this type of game on Sunday Night Football. Patrick Mahomes has been spreading out the football to his teammates a lot this season. 6 different Chiefs have recorded at least 1 touchdown catch this season. Back from the timeout, Tampa Bay boots the ball away. Kansas City back to return this kickoff, and they will. Fielded at the 1. Taken past the 10 by Pacheco. Makes a cut up field as he gets tackled around the 26-yard line. So here comes out Patrick Mahomes in the offense once again. Mahomes right now 12 for 16 through the air. 109 passing yards, 2 passing touchdowns. 1 in the first drive to Travis Kelce. The other in the third drive to Clyde Edwards-Helaire with incredible improv skills to do so. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns by Kansas City. It's been quite shocking right now. 31 total points. Tampa Bay more so known for their defense, but just Kansas City another animal. This drive starts off at their own 26 for the Chiefs. Kelce lined up right side. Mahomes takes the snap, handoff up the middle. Edwards-Helaire, pile rushing forward with him. And he carries the football to about the 28. That's good. Or to the 33. That will be good for about a pickup of 7. That second drive by Kansas City was a lengthy one. Kept Tom Brady off the field for a large portion of the end of the first quarter into the beginning of the second quarter. 8:15 remaining now, quarter number 2. Mahomes from the gun, ball spotted at their own 33-yard line. Kelce lined up to the right side, 2 to the left. Mahomes takes a snap, fires across the middle, and behind his intended target, Juju Smith-Schuster. It is dropped. It's incomplete. Oh, sorry to hear that. So, you left... Looks like your bike lock in the bus. Able to get it back on Wednesday. That's good that you were able to get it back. Third and 3 now for Kansas City. This is huge for Tampa Bay if they're able to stop KC here. Mahomes screens it over to Kelce, complete, turns upfield. It's good for a first down. A little quick screen to the outside. Over to Kelce, enough to move the chains. Needed 3, got 7. Kelce been a big-time target in this match so far. 7 receptions, 65 yards with a 16-yard TD grab on his first catch of the game. Hauling in 7 catches out of 8 targets. At the 39-yard line. Halfback toss, right side, Edwards-Helaire. Past the 40. And he gets dragged down around the 43, and he is a little slow to get up. Good to see that he is up for Edwards-Helaire. This should be a penalty, and it is on Tampa Bay. It looked like a horse collar tackle. Penalty charge to the Bucs. Yeah, horse collar tackle. Clearly, you could see that one, number 94. Carl Nassib of the Bucs. Goes for the back of the jersey of Edwards-Helaire, just outstretching his right hand. Pushes the football up 15, moves the chains past midfield now for Kansas City. Football spotted at the 43-yard line of Tampa Bay territory via that 15-yard penalty. Mahomes, handoff and a delayed handoff. Here's Pacheco, rumbles forward for a 9-yard rush. Great start there in the 1st and 10 by Kansas City, and they are pushing it once again. They're going with double duty in the backfield. Clyde Edwards-Helaire, 5 carries for 38 rushing yards. Isaiah Pacheco now with 4 carries for 33 yards. That's his longest carry of the game, rush of 9. 2nd down and 1 for the Chiefs at the 34-yard line of Bucs territory. Mahomes has 2 receivers lined up to the left side, motion in the backfield with Juju Smith-Schuster. Mahomes, handoff, cuts to his right. Pacheco, dragged down from behind, couldn't get to the first down marker. Great tackle by Shaq Barrett. Back of the line of scrimmage, no game, brings up a 3rd and short. That's just a great job to get all the way across the field by Shaq Barrett on the last play. Tremendous tackle from behind. 3rd down and 1. Big play here, especially for Tampa Bay's defense. 4 down territory most likely for Kansas City as this run gets just bulldozed in a loss of 1. Pacheco stopped. 1 yard shy of the line of scrimmage, and now it's a 4th and 2. At the tail edge of field goal range, what do you do here if you're Andy Reid? Shootout type of game, you're up by 11. Looking to add more, extend the drive. You also get the football to start off the 2nd quarter. Do you gamble here and keep on rushing the football and keep Tom Brady off the field? They will keep their offense on the field. 4th and 1. 5:15 counting down remaining in the 2nd. Mahomes from the gun. 2 receivers to his left, 2 to the right. Takes a snap, fires. HB wheel route. It's in and out of the hands, incomplete. Clyde Edwards-Helaire dropped the football wide open in the flat. And that's a turnover on downs. A costly play for the Kansas City Chiefs. A massive break for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers as Tampa will get the football back. That could have been a touchdown. Wide open on the halfback wheel route. Open in the flat. Nobody was there for a defender on a 4th and 1. We saw that same play in the AFC Championship game when Brady was playing for the Patriots. It was the Chiefs against the Patriots, that wild game that the Patriots won. It was Darrell Williams, or Damian Williams was the one who caught that pass on the opposite side of the field in the flat for the touchdown against the Patriots. That was the exact same play Kansas City was setting up, except the opposite side at the right side of the field. Edwards-Helaire was just wide open and just dropped it. Massive break for the Bucs now as they will take over on downs. Massive break for Tampa Bay. If you catch that, looked like there was no defender in the area. The score would have been 28-10. Plus, Kansas City gets the football back to start off the second half. And no blame for Andy Reid right there. They were on the tail edge of field goal range. So a great chance to go for it. 4th and 1. And the last 2 rushing plays, they have been stopped. They just couldn't convert on it. That's all it was. A lot of it in football comes down to execution. Tom Brady looking solid so far. 10 for 12, 131 passing yards. Gaining momentum with his targets, especially in the last drive, where he found Mike Evans for a 30-yard catch. Back to action. Brady takes a snap, and this time Brady gets sacked. Football comes out. Kansas City signals that they have it. First play back after the turnover on downs as Brady gets strip sacked. And the Chiefs recover the football with great field position. Second costly turnover of the game by Tampa Bay. And it's inside Kansas City territory once again. Brady strip sacked from behind. Number 38 getting to him of the Chiefs in the first play. Back after the turnover on downs. L'Jarius Sneed, the corner off the blitz. It was Chris Jones who recovered a football. Ball spotted just exactly like how the game started, with a fumble at the 20 of Bucs territory inside the red zone carry. Good for about 3 on the rush by Edwards-Helaire. So 2 costly turnovers now for Tampa Bay. A fumble in the opening game kickoff, and now 5 minutes before halftime, Tom Brady, first play after the Kansas City turnover on downs, he gets strip sacked. Great blitz from the secondary by L'Jarius Sneed, the one who forced the fumble. 2nd and 7 at the 17-yard line. Inside the red zone for Kansas City. Mahomes takes a snap, pressure coming, flushes out to his right, fires on the run, and down to the way, intended for Kelsey. It's incomplete. Jamie, welcome back on the stream here, man. 4:21 left to go. Wonder if we're going to see any tablets being thrown after that turnover there by Brady. Threw 2 of those tablets against the Saints 2 weeks ago. Tampa Bay has failed to score 21 points or greater this season. Right now, Kansas City with 21 in striking distance, looking for 28 on this drive. Mahomes, empty backfield, takes the snap. Flushed out to his left. Mahomes will scramble for it. Past the 15, diving forward at the 10 at the first down marker. Let's see where the referees spot the football. It looks to be enough. It is a 1st and 10 at the 10-yard line for Patrick Mahomes. That's what could happen when you have a mobile quarterback that can improvise. Sees all his targets downfield just tightly covered, takes off, rushes for it, and enough to move the chains. Nice job to stretch the football out right past the first down marker at the 10-yard line from the power I formation for Kansas City. Mahomes takes the snap, handoff up the middle. Pacheco makes a cut to his left, lunging forward to the 2-yard line. It's a rush of 8 by the rookie. The Chiefs just grinding out yards right now in this Tampa Bay defense. Kansas City averaging above 6 yards per carry right now. 17 rushes for 104 on the ground. This is not the usual Bucs defense. They're much better than this. But the ability for Patrick Mahomes to extend the play, they got to be aware to pass and they have to be aware to rush, and that's where it's taking the defense out. And the mixing and matching of Kansas City has been brilliant tonight. Play clock winding down. Kansas City will burn their second charge timeout with 3 minutes remaining before halftime. Chiefs are rolling 2 costly turnovers via fumbles by the Buccaneers in the first half. Have led already to 7 points off the turnover. Kansas City looking to make it 14. And plus the Chiefs get the football to start off the second half. So the Buccaneers fumbled the opening drive kick return. Kansas City scored 46 seconds into the game. They scored the first touchdown. Once again, short field. Patrick Mahomes. Chiefs are just too explosive for this. You cannot have that. If you're Tampa Bay, you cannot give the Chiefs the football twice around the 20-yard line inside the red zone off 2 turnovers. That's just too easy. That's a guaranteed 14 points. 21-10. Looking to make it 28. Here we go. Motion in the backfield. Mahomes takes a snap. Under tosses it to Pacheco. Diving forward right to the end zone. We'll see where they spot the football. Chiefs signal touchdown. The field judge comes in and says that Pacheco is down at the goal line. Down at the goal line for Pacheco. Having a strong showing for the rookie today in this game. 6 carries for 41 yards. Just had his first reception of the game. They got 3rd and goal at the goal line. 8 separate players have caught a pass tonight for Kansas City. Mahomes from the gun. Up the middle. Touchdown. Mahomes didn't even have to touch the football. They snapped it to the fullback up the middle. Or that's the tight end, Noah Gray, under center, who took it himself. Talk about digging into the playbook. Noah Gray motions under center here. In front of Mahomes, takes the snap, and QB sneaks it himself for 6. This is just brilliancy, what Andy Reid has done tonight. This is what happens when you have offensive-minded head coaches. Extra point is good. 28-10 Kansas City. That's the difference by a wide margin. When you talk about a guy by the name of Andy Reid, and look at how he's transformed the game to his play calling, of what he's been able to do inside the red area. 2 incredible play designs that they've had to score touchdowns in this game. Or you could see another head coach in a defensive-minded team like Nathaniel Hackett of the Denver Broncos, and just the whole unit is just shambles. A total grind to not do much for their offense, but man, Kansas City hanging 28 in the first half against Tampa Bay. Wow, yeah, that's a great pickup right there. Giants D in fantasy had a big day. $28-10. Tampa Bay is in trouble. They got 3 timeouts and a 2-minute warning to work with, but they're going to have to move the football on this drive. Kick goes to the back of the end zone. Tampa Bay will start off at their own 25. Verdon, welcome back in, man. That's 2 turnovers, 2 touchdowns by Kansas City tonight. Both of the fumbles by Tampa Bay set up Kansas City with great territory inside the red area. Inside, well, one of them was to start at the 21, so right outside the red zone on the first fumble. That one, they started at the 20. Brady takes the snap here at his own 25, fires underneath, complete. Catch good for around 6 in the reception to Chris Godwin. And that'll take us to the 2-minute warning. So 2 more minutes before halftime, and this is just a one-sided affair right now. Kansas City striking on 4 of their 5 drives being touchdowns. The lone drive they didn't score, they failed on 4th down. Yeah, I think this year we're seeing a big divide between the AFC and the NFC. Like, the Eagles right now are the clear-cut favorites out of the NFC. But the NFC has just been weaker than what we've seen throughout most seasons, whereas the AFC has been stacked. Kansas City, Buffalo. The Ravens are 2-2, but still, they're one of the most explosive teams in the NFL. Miami was looking great. Hopefully able to get Tua back for them, because they have been rolling with their offense. Those are some of the teams that stuck out this season. Chargers going to be right in the mix with them too. Chargers lost to the Chiefs in the Thursday night football game. They had that random loss against Jacksonville. Jacksonville hung in against Philadelphia. Jacksonville isn't that bad this season. Like, that offense has come along. And then out in the NFC, it's quite odd. Like, the teams that we're used to at the top, they just seem different this season. Like, watching Green Bay barely got by the Patriots today with a third-string quarterback. Like, there's a lot of work to be done in Green Bay. The defense looks great for the Packers, but it's totally different. That offense basically run through their 2 running backs, Aaron Jones and A.J. Dillon. And Aaron Rodgers has, like, barely any guys to throw to. One of his receivers dropped the game-winning touchdown in the end zone. That's a big work in progress over there. 2nd and 2 now, Tampa Bay with a football. Their offense has just been lacking this season for the Bucs, and that pass is down to the way, looking for Godwin. It's incomplete. Yeah, they've been getting shredded defensively. They can score a ton, but Buffalo's really good. Michael, welcome back to the streamer, man. Patriots were resilient today. I did not expect that at all. Like, I thought that they would have got blown out. I was shocked that they hung in there all game long. I think there's a lot of positive takeaways from today's game, especially in the defensive side of the ball. The offense, the whole season, the offense is going to be a work in progress. That should be enough. First down catch, good for 2 yards. Right to the sticks is Cameron Brate. Nice second effort to dive forward and pick up the first down. 1:45 remaining before halftime. Tampa Bay still with 3 timeouts. Brady takes a snap, fires across the middle. Nobody there. It's incomplete. Triple coverage, too. In the area, well short. Well short of Godwin, an intended target. He's got 5 targets tonight, same as Cameron Brate. Mike Evans only targeted twice, but hauled him in. 2 catches, 43 yards. At their own 35-yard line, 2nd down and 10 for Tampa Bay. Brady takes a snap, steps up, fires, and caught by Brate. Yard shy of the first down markers. Brate is down. Good to see Brate able to get back up on his feet. Catch good for 9. And Brate will head towards the sideline. He took a big shot. They go into hurry up. 1:15 remaining. Brady, handoff, Fournette. Moves the chains right to midfield. First down. Carry good for 6 yards. There's a penalty flag down, though. Yeah, I hope so. That the Patriots are able to make the playoffs. They should be able to... These upcoming games on their schedule, they're going to need to win in order to make the playoffs. And based on how they played today, they should. Upcoming, they get the Lions. That might be a mismatch for them, honestly. Though, Detroit can put up a ton of points, but Detroit also gave up 48 today against the Seahawks. Like, I had no clue the Seahawks could score like that. Like, that is shocking. So that's going to be an interesting game because the Patriots are, like, at the bottom of the NFL in total offense. They just can't move the football. If they do win, I expect there to be a pick 6 involved in that game against the Lions. But yeah, they get the Lions. Or I think it's the Lions, Browns. Or it might be the Browns next. Yeah, I think it's the Browns. Browns, Lions. Bears, Jets. Those are all teams they can certainly win against. Oh, they get the Lions next. Yeah, Lions, Browns. Bears, Jets. Those are the last 4 of the month for October. All of them are certainly winnable. Like, their defense is just carrying right now because the defense is just extra motivated because they know that the offense can't do much. Just so limited. 3rd and 5. Brady with the football at the 40-yard line. They're 60 yards away from the end zone. Brady takes the snap, fires, slant, complete. It's enough for the first down. Good for a 7-yard catch to the 47. That is Julio Jones, former Falcon, who catches the ball. They go into hurry up now. 1st and 10, Tampa Bay. Brady from the shotgun, 3 receivers bunched up to his right. Brady takes a snap, steps up, fires across the middle of the field, hauled again at the 40. That's good for another first down. Chris Godwin, catch of 13. Tampa with 3 timeouts to work with. Kansas City's got 1. So they're chunking out plays here. This is a critical drive to score a touchdown for Tampa Bay, and they will take their first timeout. Good decision now for the Bucs to talk things over, take their first timeout as they're starting to chunk yards down the field. Tampa Bay needs a touchdown on this drive. At least 3 that they need, but should be no excuse to get a touchdown. If they can't get a touchdown or a field goal, it's going to be tough sledding for the rest of the game. They really need to get something going. Woody, welcome to the stream. No problem, man. Thanks so much for stopping by. Yeah, I haven't been streaming that much lately. I've been super busy for me lately. In September, I started announcing at a couple colleges for their sports stuff. So I've been doing a lot of games, all like mixed. Like I've been doing a lot more like volleyball games. For me, that's what I've been covering. But I've also done football and field hockey too. So I've done like a ton of sports lately. Yeah, this past weekend I had a big weekend covering stuff. Friday night I had volleyball, and then yesterday I had 3 games I announced for volleyball. Last weekend I was covering football. Brady's had an efficient game. It's just that strip sack. Those 2 turnovers are costly. You take away those 2 turnovers, and this right now is a 14-10 game we're looking at. Hey, thanks so much, Michael. Yeah, my schedule gets a lot quieter in December for me. When the colleges I cover for basketball, they go on winter break in December. So I basically have a full month off from not covering stuff in person for them. I thought I'd be doing something at Rick. So I talked to a guy that he wants me to do high school sports for the sports championships for the state championships for sports, but I guess the guys in Rhode Island signed up to cover stuff, which they have the state championships at Rick. This is for the fall. So I signed up for the state championships for Massachusetts because they still had empty time slots. So I'm going to be doing the MIAA state championships for Mass. Yeah, the guy who's in charge, he sent me out the sheet, and he had you could sign up for what states you want to cover. So he had New Hampshire, Maine, Vermont, and then Massachusetts and Rhode Island. So I was looking to do, since I'm closer, Massachusetts and Rhode Island for them. But the Rhode Island ones got filled up fast, and Mass has still a lot of open spots to them. Here's a quick pass up the middle, complete to Fournette as he rumbles forward, picks up a first down right at the line to gain. For the first down line, good enough to move the chains. There's an injured Chiefs player down in the field being attended to. I actually announced Roger Williams yesterday for volleyball. They got 9 first-year players in their team, and they looked pretty good from yesterday. So I got them at a tournament game yesterday. It was 3 teams that were competing. Going off the field, number 20 is Justin Reed, who walks off the field now for Kansas City. Got injured on the last play. The officials actually will push this football back a little bit, so they will say it's not enough for the first down and the catch by Fournette. It will bring up 3rd and inches. We got 28 seconds remaining. Tony, welcome back in. Thanks so much for joining in, man. Yeah, it's crazy. That AFC South is going to be interesting this year. Texans look like they're the worst team in the NFL this season. But Jacksonville, they look like they could win the AFC South, especially how they dominated the Chargers last week. 3rd and inches at the 31 of Kansas City territory. Tampa Bay with a football. Brady from the gun. 28 seconds remaining. Lined up to the left side is Leonard Fournette. He's got 3 receivers to the right and 1 to the left with Evans. Brady takes a snap, steps up, fires, left side complete to Evans. Inside the 20, out of bounds to the 16. Catch a 15, moves the chains. That's 2 big catches in the game by Mike Evans. He had a 30-yard catch, largest play from scrimmage for Tampa Bay. Now up to 3 receptions for 59 yards. 22 seconds left to go. Brady takes a snap again. Fires the ball across the middle. Incomplete for Brate, but there's a penalty flag down. And this looks like it's on Kansas City. Brate tightly covered in the middle of the end zone. But the DB all over Brate, Juan Thornhill, he had his hands wrapped all around Brate as Brate was the intended target, and the ball whizzed by Brate. That's on Thornhill. Pass interference. Bad penalty for the Chiefs. Will set up the football right at the 1-yard line. Here we go. 1st and goal. At the 1. They go from the single set back formation. Brady, play action, fires, back of the end zone. Brate, oh, he couldn't haul it in. It's incomplete. In and out of the hands of Brate at the back of the end zone as he had it. Got knocked from his hands late. Incredible play by the DB. Number 6. Brian Cook, the rookie, knocks it out of the hands of Brait at the back of the end zone as he was trying to haul it in for the touchdown catch. Devastating for Tampa Bay. 15 seconds left to go. They got 2 timeouts. You can run a rushing play here. If you're the Buccaneers, they haven't been running effectively, though. -3 yards in the ground. Brady takes a snap, fires, right corner to the end zone. That's good for the touchdown. Mike Evans hauls in the touchdown catch with a right corner fade to the end zone. Big drive. Big response for the Buccaneers. 12 plays. 75 yards, took 2 minutes off the clock. Beautiful fade to the end zone. But the greatest of all time, Tom Brady. Evans lined up one-on-one coverage. He was being lined up with a rookie, Jalen Watts, in the corner. Extra point by Suckup, right through the uprights. (28-17). Tom Brady brings his team back with a Mike Evans touchdown strike to the back right corner of the end zone, right in front of the back corner pylon. What a game. Richard, thanks so much for joining in, man. Brady looking solid tonight. 18 for 24 passing, 195 passing yards, 2 passing touchdowns now. Hooking up with Evans and some critical catches. Not only on that drive, but also on a couple of drives prior. Evans, the longest catch of the game for Tampa Bay, 30-yard reception. He has 4 catches for 60 yards so far tonight. Both quarterbacks looking solid. Patrick Mahomes, 14 for 21 through the air, 126 passing yards, 2 passing touchdowns, and a shootout battle on Sunday Night Football tonight. No better way to do it. Bucs just scored, 10 seconds remaining before halftime as Tampa Bay kicks the ball off to Kansas City. Kansas City fields it at their own 1. They return it past the 20, 25-30. Stiff arm keeps on going to the 40 and stumbles out of bounds around the 41-yard line. That's the rookie Isaiah Pacheco having a great game, return duties, and also in the backfield, backup running back to Clyde Edwards-Helaire. He's going to burst by Pacheco, number 10. Felix, thanks so much for joining in, man. Been a great game tonight. Big response by the Bucs to draw a win in 11 before halftime. Kansas City with 4 seconds before half. And they'll also get the football to start off half number 2. Mahomes goes from the gun. They'll run a play here before halftime. 4 seconds remaining. 3 receivers bunched up to the left, 1 to the right. Mahomes from the shotgun. He takes the snap. Mahomes, pressure coming. Mahomes sacked. And that's how we close out the first half. Anthony Nelson in on the sack along with Carl Nassib. And Kansas City will receive the second half kickoff. So 1 half in the books. Big difference so far in the first half. Turnovers proving to be costly for Tampa Bay. 2 fumbles, 2 touchdowns off of those turnovers by Kansas City. Yeah, things been pretty well. I've been pretty busy as of late. I've been working with a couple colleges announcing sports for them, so that's why I haven't been streaming a lot as of lately. I've been doing a lot of different sports for them. Volleyball, field hockey, and football are the ones that I've been doing. I start up basketball next month, about a month from now. I think it's November 8th is my first basketball game. And that's just for one of the schools. The other ones I haven't signed up for until they get me the winter sign-up stuff. Yeah, if you like a lot of points, we got some here. If you guys are new in the stream, hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe here. Tom Brady, more passing yards in the first half than Patrick Mahomes. Patrick Mahomes, 2 touchdowns, though, in the short field as the Bucs gave him 2 fumbles to work with basically around 20 yards to the end zone. Brady, 18 for 24, 195 passing yards, 2 passing touchdowns. They needed to cash it in on their last drive, and well done for Tampa Bay to get back into this game. And then Patrick Mahomes right now, 14 for 21 through the air, 126 passing yards, 2 passing touchdowns. The back's looking solid tonight for Kansas City. And this has been quite a shocker. Tampa Bay's defense has been pretty good against the rush, but Kansas City spreading it out between 2 backs, both with 6 carries for 41 rushing yards, averaging just below 7 yards per carry. That is Clyde Edwards-Helaire and Isaiah Pacheco. Kansas City as a team, 18 rushes for 105 rushing yards. I actually don't for hockey. Yeah, one of my good friends has a hockey channel though, so check him out. It's Off the Wall Hockey. It's my good friend John. So feel free to check out his channel. He covers the NHL. So does Jaylen Brown take over as the number 1 option this year? I'm still going to go with Tatum right now, but I think in big moments they're going to have to lean more towards Brown because he was much more effective in the playoffs than Tatum. Tatum just went away. Travis Kelce getting fed the football early and often in this game. He has 7 receptions for 65 receiving yards. Had the first touchdown. Clyde Edwards-Helaire has 2 touchdowns, 1 on the ground, 1 receiving. It was an incredible improv play that Patrick Mahomes rolled out to his right for the second touchdown of the game. Flipped it to Edwards-Helaire for the touchdown catch back in the end zone. And then Noah Gray had a touchdown rush to tight end. He was in motion, and he lined up in front of Mahomes, who was in the gun. It was snapped to Gray, who is under center, and just sneaked it in for the touchdown. Like, that's 2 touchdowns at the goal line for Kansas City going into the playbook, bringing just improv and play design right to the scoring column, what they had. Hey, thanks so much, Michael. Appreciate it, man. So it looks like Vaughn's going to do some NHL games. Best of luck there. Hope all is going well with the college football stuff. Crazy college football this season when you see Kansas ranked in the top 25 now. Thanks so much all for voting in the poll. Chiefs took the poll 57 to 42. Most likely I'll probably have a preseason game for basketball. Not sure this week, but maybe next week if I'm free. I do have ESPN, well I did, on my TV, and then yesterday I have Sling TV for my provider, and then out of nowhere, yesterday Sling TV dropped ESPN. I guess they're in some, like, contract renewal talk or something like that, where my provider, I got Sling right now, had to drop ESPN, which that's how I pick up a lot of the NBA and college stuff that I have, besides the ones that air on TNT. So it's hoping that they can fix it. Because if they go into the start of the season without it, I'm probably gonna switch her. So I just want to like hold off and wait because it's like the cheaper streaming option for me than like other ones. Other ones are like double than what they have. But yeah, if they haven't resolved it by like the start of the season, I might like switch over. I just found out about that last night because I logged in and I saw that ESPN and there was like other channels that were missing too. There was Freeform that was missing from that. Like whatever was part of the Disney package for some reason on Sling was missing. Yeah, so what I said before this game, I was shocked to see the over-under was 47. Like, what happened to the Bucs defense? They were supposed to be good at defending the ground game, but Kansas City mixing and matching 126 through the pass and 105 through the ground. So if you took the over, everything's looking good. All you need is basically a field goal to get you over for this game. Right now, the total is 45 combined. Yeah. I got Zeke on my fantasy team, and I'm just benching him now. It's gotten to that point where he just has been going on the bench for me because it seems like Tony Pollard has been more of an option than Zeke as of late, like busting out bigger runs. Yeah, Eagles on a roll, only undefeated team left. I picked up the defense off the waiver wire. Looking like a terrific option for me. Looks like Vaughn's got golf streams next year. There you go. Kansas City got another game in primetime next week. They play against the Raiders on Monday Night Football. So there you go. Another game that will probably have a bunch of points to it. That's at Arrowhead next week too. Well, yeah, they're going to be in shootouts for like the next few weeks for Kansas City. They're hosting Buffalo on, so this is week 6, hosting Buffalo on October 16th. So right now, just at halftime, if you guys are new in the stream, hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe. Thanks so much all for joining in tonight, being a part here in the stream. Special live stream covering Sunday Night Football. A great game we got going on right now in a shootout. Kansas City is going to receive the second half kickoff 28-17. I think probably 5 more minutes approximately before the start of the second half. I like how a lot of the games this season have been close. There hasn't really been many blowouts. Five games decided by a field goal today. Yeah, the biggest win was 15 points. Dallas won against Washington 25-10. All the other games were like 10 points or less. They got Nick Sirianni as the head coach. He's done this season. He's been tremendous. The whole Eagles team, they've been developing like playmakers for the past couple seasons with their draft picks, and now they're just been breaking out this year. I think I remember last year when they hired him, it was like a big question mark, but it's panning out to be a real good pick right now. "105 rushing yards. That's a big shocking stat about it. This is coming against the Tampa Bay defense that has been really good against the rush historically. Yeah, both of them cost the Patriots the game today. Isaiah Wynn had a missed blocking assignment. That's why Bailey Zappi got stripped. And then Miles Bryant had that terrible penalty which set up the game-winning field goal. Ball gets kicked to the back of the end zone, and Kansas City will start at their own 25 as we will start quarter number 3. The Chiefs are rolling. They've scored 4 touchdowns on 5 drives in the first half. 2 of those touchdowns off of fumbles by Tampa Bay. That's been a difference in the game. 1st and 10 at their own 25. Mahomes play action slant across the middle, complete. First down, a catch of 15. That is good for Sky Moore, the rookie, his first catch of the game. Patrick Mahomes, 2 touchdown passes in the first half, 15-22 through the air now, 141 passing yards. First one to Travis Kelce, top target, 7 catches, 65 yards, and a touchdown grab. His other pass, he flipped it over to the corner of the end zone for Clyde Edwards-Helaire. Handoff rush, here's Edwards-Helaire, bursting through for a nice pickup. That's good for 6. Just chunking out plays here and there. 1st and 10, 2nd and 4. Been Kansas City all game long, mixing and matching through the pass and the run, and this Chiefs offense rolling, averaging around 6 yards per tote in this game. Just unheard of. Going up against Tampa Bay, that the Buccaneers defense against the run has been this poor tonight. 2nd and short for Kansas City. Actually got 8 on that carry. Mahomes handoff, right side draw. Edwards-Helaire met at the 50. Good for the first down, though, at midfield. Caesar, welcome in. Brady's yet to throw an interception. He did get strip-sacked and fumbled, though, in the first half. So Brady's got 2 touchdowns, no picks. He did fumble and lose a fumble. Kansas City with a ball spotted at midfield. New set of downs, 1st and 10. Mahomes from the shotgun, 3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right, it's Kelsey. Mahomes takes the snap, pump fake, and just throws it into the grass. It's incomplete. Now, I'm shocked about that one right there, why they wouldn't call that intentional grounding as the pass rusher is coming. Number 50, Vita Vea, got pinged with a football at his backside. Thrown, I think, by the official trying to set up the football again. But he was in on the pass rush. 2nd and 10. So Mahomes was not out of the pocket, but they'll say there was an intended recipient in the area. Mahomes takes the snap. 2nd and 10. Fires left side. It's incomplete. He overshoots Juju Smith-Schuster. The pressure coming that time by the Buccaneers in the blitz, and something we haven't seen too often tonight. 3rd down and 10 for Kansas City's offense. That was Devin White up the middle on a free blitz. So this is what they've all been waiting for. Tampa Bay's fans looking for a big 3rd down stop. 3rd and 10. Just in front of midfield. McKinnon in the backfield. Mahomes takes the snap. Screens it underneath, complete. Able to get the first down inside the 40. Past the 35. Knocked down around the 30-yard line. That's good for a catch and run of 19 yards by Juju Smith-Schuster. That's just a simple screen pass. And the Buccaneers defense cannot provide a stop. Great upfield blocking by the Chiefs. Simple screen to the far side. Number 62 with a key block. Joe Thuney, once again, he opened up the biggest hole for the longest run of the game by Clyde Edwards-Helaire in the first quarter. The pass is dropped across the middle. Well, this set Kansas City up in the red zone. The tight end Noah Gray had a touchdown sneak earlier in the game, but he dropped it. He was open in the middle of the field. Ian, what's good? Welcome to stream, man. Yeah, I was shocked by their effort today. Defense was looking solid. Just couldn't close it out. Came down to the 3rd-string quarterback, but they're going to have to open up the playbook soon with a play calling with Matt Patricia and Bill Belichick, because the offense is just a clear been the rough spot for the team this season. That's about a 4-yard rush for Isaiah Pacheco to the 26-yard line. Hey, have a nice night, Mario. Thanks so much for joining in, man. 3rd down coming up. 12 minutes remaining in the 3rd. It'll be a 3rd and 6 for Kansas City. Great job of balance tonight by Kansas City. 27 passes to 21 rushes. Mahomes takes the snap. Pressure coming. Mahomes steps up, evades the pressure. Flushed out to his right. Throws on the run. Deep ball. Back of the end zone. Incomplete. He was looking for Sky Moore on a straight post route to the back of the end zone, but too strong by Patrick Mahomes. And Tampa Bay forces Kansas City into a 4th and 6. Bryce, welcome back on the stream. Kansas City will bring on the field goal unit. Here's Matthew Wright for a 44-yard field goal attempt from the left hash. The snap, the hold, the kick by Wright. Looks good. And it is good. Right through the uprights. They get held to a field goal Big third down stop by Tampa Bay's defense as they cannot afford Kansas City to any more touchdowns. Looking good if you hit the over, too. Over-under was at 47 for the game. And we got 48 points, so if you took the over, things looking good for you tonight. Tampa Bay will get the football coming up. 11:26 remaining third quarter. Bucs down by 2 touchdowns. So yeah, if you guys are new in the stream, feel free to hit the thumbs up, spike the like. Thanks so much all for joining in tonight. Big drive coming up for Tom Brady and the offense for Tampa Bay. They have been moving it downfield on the last drive. Brady with a touchdown pass. He has 2 touchdown passes tonight, going 18 for 24, 195 yards to the air. But he has been developing chemistry here at the end of the second quarter with his top target, Mike Evans. Evans, 4 catches, 60 receiving yards, and a long of 30. He's got 2 touchdown grabs tonight. All right, back from the timeout. Bucs looking for a big response to draw win and a touchdown. Jonah, welcome to the stream. Thanks so much for joining in. Yeah, things going pretty well. Kansas City kicks off the football. Tampa Bay back to return, and they will let it bounce to the back of the end zone, go out, and the Bucs will start at their own 25. So Tom Brady getting the protection that he needs. That's where he's been able to throw some great passes down the middle of the field, mostly. He had the right corner fade to the end zone to Mike Evans for the touchdown. First touchdown grab by Evans was to the front of the end zone. $11:26 remaining in the third. Brady goes from the shotgun. Godwin in motion now, lined up at the right side. 3 receivers bunched up in the formation. Fournette in the backfield. Brady takes the snap. Steps up in the pocket. Pressure coming. Evades the defender. Brady launches a deep ball. Middle of the field. Nobody there. It's incomplete. Great job to evade the sack, though. That was number 7 with the pressure for Kansas City. Or number 27 that was. Rashad Fenton was the one that he got around. Yeah, Fenton should have had Brady wrapped up. Brady just did a complete 180 to get around him. Brady fires underneath, complete. Godwin right at the marker. That should be enough for a 10-yard catch. Yeah, I've been super busy as of late for me. Yeah, if you guys didn't know, I've been working with a couple of colleges announcing their sports lately. So I've been doing a lot of different sports for them. Volleyball, field hockey, and football are the ones that I've been covering. Bucs with -3 rushing yards in the first half. That's the fewest rushing yards in any game of Tom Brady's career. Doesn't surprise me, because textbook Bill Belichick is Tom basically playing the majority of his whole life with the Patriots before coming to Tampa Bay. But yeah, basically the Patriot style is physical, pound it on the ground type of football. As Brady's pass is caught by Russell Gage. That was dangerous. Pick up a 6 in the reception. They will say he dropped it, actually. Yeah, he dropped it coming down to the ground, in and out of his hands. So Gage had dropped the football. Yeah, not a clean catch. So this is a 3rd and 10 instead of a 3rd and 4. 3rd and 10 now for Tampa Bay at their own 35-yard line. Brady from the shotgun formation. 3 receivers bunched up to the left side. Brady takes a snap. Steps up, fires, left side. It's dropped, incomplete, in and out of the hands of Godwin. Juan Thornhill on the coverage. Able to wrap up Thornton and knock the football free. Trying to go for the catch. It'll bring up the punting unit. So 1 first down by Tampa Bay, but they couldn't move the ball down the field any further. Yeah, we've seen drives stall out tonight for the Buccaneers early in this game. They were struggling to get the offense going. At one point, Kansas City had 7 first downs to Tampa Bay with just 2. Tampa's crawled back in that first down column. It's 19-14, though, Kansas City. And this is a bad punt. Terrible punt, angled toward the left sideline. We'll see where the referees spot the football. Wow, past the 35 to about the 35.5. Kansas City will have great field position coming up. They'll start just in front of the 35-yard line with a 31-17 lead. Hey, thanks so much for joining in, Felix. So Kansas City, mixing and matching. I bet they're going to go more to the ground in this drive here. Just chunk out a bunch of time. The Chiefs dominating time of possession in this game. Doubling the Bucs. 23 minutes of football time for Kansas City. Around 11.5 by Tampa Bay. And that number is going to just continue to grow. Watch for Kansas City to chunk out yards on the grounds. Tampa Bay, nothing there in the run game tonight. Like, you have to mix and match to stay in the game. Obviously, you're down by 2 touchdowns, but 29 passing plays to 3 rushing plays. And the 3 rushing plays have -3 rushing yards. Kind of disappointing. Lucky they got Tom Brady. Because if you got another quarterback, yeah, it's going to be a long game. Do I know someone that went 6-0 in fantasy football and missed the playoffs? Probably. Yeah, probably. Maybe last year. It might have been somebody who went 6-0 to start off the season and missed the playoffs. I remember there was a Team Korea for baseball that was looking good like the first 4 weeks, and then the Team Korea missed the playoffs. So 31-17, Kansas City with a football. Great field position. Tonight, they're firing on all cylinders. 9 for 11 on third down conversions. Perfect 4 for 4 inside the red zone. Handoff to Edwards-Helaire. He is patient with a football. He'll get around a carry of 2 on the rush. Having a solid game tonight. 9 carries for 54 rushing yards, a rushing touchdown, a long of 20. Joe Thuney has been one of the key players, opening up 2 massive holes for chunk plays for Kansas City in this game. 2nd and 8. 3 receivers to the right side, 1 to the left in motion. Edwards-Helaire motions back into the backfield. Mahomes takes a snap, fires underneath, complete, caught for a first down right at the sticks. That's a catch by Juju Smith-Schuster. I remember the Vikings one year. They started out the season 8-0 and they missed the playoffs. I believe that was 2016. Their defense was like unreal the first 8 weeks, and then they just totally collapsed. Handoff, this time Pacheco takes it to the left side of the numbers, rushes to about the 48-yard line. That's good for a 3-yard carry. His helmet came off at the end of the play. Great game for Isaiah Pacheco. 8 carries for 48 yards for the rookie. They've been a double duo tandem tonight. Clyde Edwards-Helaire, 9 carries for 54, back in the backfield. Mahomes pump fake, fires deep down the right sideline. It is caught. First down inside the 30-yard line to the 26 of Tampa Bay territory. It's a reception by Marquez Valdes-Scantling. Mahomes doing a great job spreading out the football tonight. 7 different receivers. Travis Kelce, the top target, with 7 catches. Juju Smith-Schuster with 5. Valdes-Scantling making an impact in this game. 2 receptions for 61 yards. And that's good for the longest play from scrimmage tonight for Kansas City. 36-yard catch. And that's a gain of 25. 36 before Valdes-Scantling had in this game earlier. So that's his 3rd catch of the game. Here's a deep ball, corner of the end zone. Should be a pass interference. It's not. It's incomplete. Justin Watson, the referees are going to say that he stumbled in the corner of the end zone. Mahomes looking for the flag. And the referees will not toss one. Wow, this is shocking. Shocking that this is not pass interference. 1-on-1 coverage. Left corner of the end zone. There was a clear push by the Tampa Bay defender. Mahomes, snap, tosses it right side. Edwards-Helaire, past the 25, rushes to about the 21. Pick up a 5 in the carry, brings up a 3rd and 5. So 7.5 remaining as the clock just keeps on ticking down right now. Kansas City working the clock, dominating time of total possession in the game. The Chiefs with over 25 minutes with the football. Tampa Bay with just over 11. Just outside the red zone where they're a perfect 4 for 4 inside the 20 on scoring tonight. Football at the 21 of Tampa Bay territory. They need to get to the 16. 3rd and 5, Mahomes flushed out of the pocket, throws complete inside the 15, and goes forward to the 5. It's a 16-yard catch. That's the rookie, Sky Moore. The Chiefs just firing on all cylinders right now. Mahomes out of the pocket, buys himself some more time, flushed out, and Moore just open underneath right at the first down marker, turns up field for Moore. Everybody making an impact when you got 7 receivers that you can stretch the football out to. 1st and goal at the 5. Motion in the backfield with Pacheco. Mahomes takes a snap, looks left, pump fake, steps up in the pocket. He is sacked. 6-yard loss, drop back at 11. Sack credited to Anthony Nelson. Great defensive play for Tampa Bay. We haven't seen too many times in this game that Tampa Bay's defense is able to force Kansas City backwards for a negative play, but we do there. 2nd sack of the game that Mahomes has taken. Under 6 minutes left to go in the 3rd. Ball spotted now at the 10. Mahomes from the gun, motion in the backfield with Pacheco. Mahomes takes a snap, quick slant across the middle. That's caught for the touchdown. Diving forward past the goal line. Another tight end scores a touchdown. 3 touchdowns from the tight end today that they've had. One by Travis Kelce, one by Noah Gray. This time it is number 88, Joey Fortson, who scores the touchdown. 37-17. Fortson on a quick slant, one-on-one coverage, as he just takes 4 to leverage past the wrap-up tackle of Carlton Davis. Extra point is up and good. Lopsided affair we see right now, 38-17. Going to be a lot more tablet tossing coming soon if the Bucs can't crawl out of this hole right now. $0.02. Welcome back to the stream here, man. Devastating for the Bucs today. This is more so for Tampa Bay's defense. They're getting shredded right now in this game. Like, Tampa Bay's defense hadn't got shredded all season long. This is a big step up. I think this type of game is a testament to the AFC offenses compared to the NFC this season. The NFC's got some brutal offenses. We see Tampa Bay's schedule this season. They beat Dallas season opener 19-3. They won against the Saints, who didn't even play with their starting quarterback today, and they beat they lost to Green Bay last week 14-12, which Green Bay is got a whole new receiving core that they've got no chemistry with Aaron Rodgers. So, yeah, this is tough for Tampa Bay. I think more so realization is that it just looks like it's the Eagles dominating the NFC. Other than that, I have no clue who in the world's the number 2 team in the NFC. Like, no team has risen up and made a case for that right now. Like, there's no clear-cut number 2 team in the NFC. And for, like, recent years, it had been, like, Tampa Bay, Green Bay, the Rams. Those teams at the top of the NFC. Dallas from last season, great in the regular season. And with Cooper Rush, they've been one of the better teams. 3-1 record with the lone losses when Cooper Rush filled in place of Dak. He's undefeated as a starter. That defense has kept them in all season long. That's why they're 3-1. And then you got in the AFC just explosive offenses. Chiefs, Bills, Chargers. Dolphins were rolling with Tua. Ravens. Yeah, probably I'm leaning towards the Rams being 2 in the NFC behind Philadelphia right now. Depending what they can do tomorrow night. This is just shocking what the Bucs defense has just got broken tonight in this game. They're giving up, like, big rush after big rush on, like, first down. They're giving up, like, 6-7 yards per carry. 1st and 10 for Tom Brady in the offense. Cameron Brate is out of the game now. He's been rolled out due to a concussion. Screen pass complete over to Mike Evans. Jukes a defender out of bounds. Pick up a 6 and a catch. Yeah, Ravens just have the secondary concerns. They could easily be 4-0 if they hold those 2 leads. Yeah, that should be a W there for the Dolphins next week. 2nd and 3 now for the Bucs. Ball spotted at the 32-yard line. Handoff up the middle. Look at that. Positive rush. That's the first handoff of the second half with 5 minutes and 5 seconds left to go in the third. That's the first rush in about a 25-minute span of football time for Tampa Bay. That's a positive rush for 4 yards, puts the Bucs in the positive running territory. So 4 carries as a team for just 1 rushing yard tonight. 1st and 10 Bucs at the 35-yard line. Brady receives the snap, fires right sideline. Great back shoulder catch. It's complete by Mike Evans. Penalty flag is down, though. We'll see if the catch stands. And it will. It's going to be defensive pass interference, 1st down for Tampa Bay. Mike Evans been the bright spot in this game tonight. 6 catches for 82 yards and the 2 receiving touchdowns with a long of 30. Longest play from scrimmage tonight for the Bucs. Other than that, it's been a lot of drop balls. I wouldn't entirely blame Tom Brady. He did have the sack, but that's all on blocking there. Or he did have the strip sack. Has to protect that, though. Out route complete to the tight end. He finds number 88, Cade Otton. Ooh, and now Russell Gage is limping off the field. Brady just tossing to the wounded, basically. Evans coming back after suspension. Godwin coming off an injury. Russell Gage limps towards the sidelines now as he's out of this play. Julio Jones last week did not play. Screen pass complete to Godwin. Picks up about 2. It'll be a 3rd and short coming up. Julio Jones just 1 catch for 7 yards tonight. Cameron Brate is out due to a concussion, so this Tampa Bay receiving corps, they just cannot stay healthy for them. 3rd down and 2. Big play, especially for Tampa Bay. Have to convert on this. Ball spotted at the 39-yard line. They're inside their own territory. Tampa with it. Swing pass complete. That's enough for the first. Brady hooks up with his running back, Rashad White. Wheel route moves the chains. 1st down. That moved it past midfield. They're inside the Kansas City territory now. 1st and 10, Tampa Bay. Football spotted at the 32-yard line of Kansas City territory. Brady play action. Fires underneath, complete past the 30. Inside the 25 and tackled at the 24 in a catch, as that is the running back again, Rashad White. So Tampa Bay getting around like 8-9 yards per catch as of recently. Gonna need a big play coming up. 38-17, they trail. 2nd down and 2. Knocking on the doorstep of the red zone inside Kansas City territory now. Ball spotted at the 24-yard line of Chiefs territory. Brady takes a snap. Play action. Fires down the right sideline. Back shoulder grab. It's caught inside the 10. Out of bounds around the 6-yard line. That is the tight end, number 41, another rookie, O'Keefe. Brady throwing to targets that are like brand new guys, either coming up from the practice squad or in their first season. Last 3 receptions by rookies, Rashad White and then O'Keefe, number 41, his first grab of the game. He'll set up a 1st and goal around the 5. Brady from the shotgun. 3 receivers lined up to the left in motion. Cade Otton, the tight end, number 88, another rookie. Brady takes the snap. Steps back. Pressure coming. Fires back in the end zone. It's dropped. Mike Evans in and out of his hands. Penalty flag is down, though. That's targeting. Big shot to the helmet area. Evans took from a DB. Should put the football at the 1-yard line. Evans dropped the touchdown pass. It was a little bit too tall off his fingertips from Brady. But a helmet-to-helmet hit by a Kansas City defender. That will be Personal foul by Kansas City will put the football at the 1. Charge to Juan Thornhill. Helmet-to-helmet hit to Mike Evans. Takes a big shot back of the end zone on a ball that was dropped. Yeah, that's a huge shot. Wow. Trying to crack down on that. Leans in with a helmet. First and goal at the 1. Brady. Handoff. Up the middle. Isn't enough. I don't think it was. No, it was not. Kansas City's defense stops the Bucs back at the 1. No yards in the carry by number 29, Rachaad White. And another receiver is down. Chris Godwin. He is down once again on the field in some serious pain. Man, these Buccaneers receivers just cannot stay healthy. Brady is tossing the rookies. Trailing by 3 touchdowns as we'll cut to immediate timeouts. Recently, the ones that are catching the passes have been Rachaad White, Keeft, and then Cade Otton. Those 3 are rookies. Julio Jones just 1 catch tonight for 7 yards. Mike Evans leads the way, 6 receptions for 82 and the 2 touchdown grabs. Chris Godwin is down now. Look like he's in some serious pain for Godwin. And then Russell Gage limped off the field on this drive. And then earlier on this drive, it was announced that Cameron Brate, who went towards the sideline, I believe it was the early third quarter, will not play for the rest of the game due to a concussion. So that's 1 tight end and 2 receivers. 3 key targets that are now injured for Tampa Bay. The Bucs down to Evans and a bunch of rookies at this point. And then Julio Jones, who hasn't done anything. And Evans took a shot, too, to the helmet on the pass that he dropped the play before that they flagged Kansas City for targeting. We got 1:08 remaining in the third quarter. Tampa Bay at the 1-yard line of Kansas City. Yeah, that's assuming if Tua stays healthy for the Dolphins. I think it's going to be the Bills in there with Kansas City in the AFC Championship. Football is at the 1-yard line. Chris Godwin took a shot to... That's like the... It's like the lower right side of his belly area that he took a shot to. Back from the timeout, 38-17, second and goal at the 1 of Kansas City territory. Bucs will go with a single set back formation in the backfield. Number 29, the rookie Rachaad White. Brady takes the snap. Passes a fade, left corner of the end zone, looking for Evans. It's incomplete. Too tall for Mike Evans. Third and goal now for the Bucs. Football at the 1. Brady takes the snap, handoff. Diving forward, top of the pile. That will be a touchdown. A 1-yard touchdown rush by Rachaad White, the rookie. So if you had Leonard Fournette on fantasy, not what you wanted to see. 44 seconds remaining, third quarter. White just able to dive over the top of the pile. Wasn't the prettiest type of dive, but found his way into the end zone. Yeah, after tonight, going to be a lot of questions about the Bucs. They just don't have wide receivers that can take them there. They have to be healthy. They just don't have a receiving core that can take them there right now. They're just got a lot of injured players on their receiving list. And it's just so early in the season. Like, the injuries just piling up for them. Two-touchdown lead now for Kansas City as they will receive this kickoff. 44 seconds remaining, third quarter. I guess the positive sign for the Bucs is that they got 3 get-it-right games coming up, that they can certainly win these games. They're hosting the Falcons next week. And then they got 2 games on the road that they can definitely win those games. They're at Pittsburgh and then at Carolina. So the Bucs should be able to win those 3. If they don't, that's tough because they got Baltimore and the Rams after that. Is then this kickoff will make things even harder for Tampa Bay. It will give Patrick Mahomes a short field to work with. That's an illegal procedure by Jake Carmada, the kickoff specialist. Kick goes out of bounds. Yeah, I think so too, Vegas. I think those games are going to be really telling. October 27th and November 6th, Week 8 and Week 9, when the Bucs take on Baltimore and the Rams. We'll figure out how they match up going up against the Ravens and LA in those 2 games. Here's a carry by Kansas City as they're just working clock right now. It's going to be good for a rush at 2 by Clyde Edwards-Helaire. Kansas City possessing the football for over 28 minutes in this game. Tampa Bay with around 16 and a half minutes, and Kansas City will have the football with a 2nd and 5 coming up to start off quarter number 4 as we've closed out 3 quarters in the books. 2-touchdown lead by the Chiefs. Alright, if you guys are enjoying the stream, hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe. Thanks so much, y'all, for joining in tonight, being a part on the channel. Kansas City out on the roll in this game. Exploding, and they are electric. Tampa Bay with just no answers with their defense to stop Kansas City tonight. 339 total yards by the Chiefs, and counting at this point. They've run 59 plays to Tampa Bay's 44. The big key in this game, Kansas City extending drives. They're 10 for 12 on third down efficiency tonight. They've been extending the drives constantly. The rushing game has been where they've found success. Like, starting off drives, 5 yards per carry, 6 yards per carry. They've been in that area tonight. Effective on the ground. That's something that we haven't really heard much from Kansas City in past Chiefs teams. They've usually just been like strong passing team for them. Like a great passing unit, but been more so silent on the ground. Tonight they are tearing it up against Tampa Bay. 25 carries, 135 rushing yards, averaging around 5.5 yards per carry. That has been the shocking area here, that Tampa Bay's defense has got just wrecked on the ground, and the Bucs themselves only 6 carries for 3 yards. Yeah, they'll be hitting around that 400 mark at the end of this game. They're just playing time of possession basically with a football right now. They ran it on the first down. It was a carry for 5. Second and 5 as we start the fourth quarter. Ball spot at the 45. Pass on a slant complete. Kelsey right at the first down marker. It's midfield. Good for the first down. Travis Kelsey targeted heavy tonight in this game, especially in the first half. He's now up to 8 catches for 70 yards. First and 10. Motion by the tight ends. That's Noah Gray. Mahomes takes the snap, and he gets back. Drop back at his own 45-yard line. Third sack for Tampa Bay's defense tonight. Great blitz from the corner. The safety, Mike Edwards, able to get to the quarterback. Yeah, Edwards had a tight end open in the flat, but Noah Gray had missed his blocking assignment for Gray. Gray was going out into the receiving motion. I think he should have been blocking, picking up the blitzer on that last play. Mahomes flushed out to his right. He will run for a pass midfield and runs out of bounds 5 yards shy of the first down marker. So it was a 2nd and 15. He gets around 10 of those yards back. Yeah, so Tyreek Hill right now is with the Dolphins. A really good pickup for Miami. Third and 4. They got motion in the backfield with Juju Smith-Schuster. Mahomes takes a snap, fires across the middle. Oh, what a catch. Travis Kelsey, back shoulder sliding down in his backside, receives it, moves the change with a 1st and 10. That was a laser by Patrick Mahomes. It was double coverage, too. The ball was like down and away, and for Kelsey, a big target for a tight end, just makes an incredible sliding catch. It was behind the back shoulder, too, to make the adjustment to the football. That was incredible. What a catch. That's now 9 catches for 92 yards. A touchdown in the opening drive by Kelsey. Handoff. Inside the 20, moving forward to about the 16-yard line of the carry. It's another solid rush. When you're going for like 6-7 yards per carry, you just tire out the defense, and that's what Kansas City's done tonight. Isaiah Pacheco having a solid game on the ground. Backup running back behind Clyde Edwards-Helaire. Pacheco, 9 rushes for 54 yards. 2nd and 4 now. 11:45 remaining fourth quarter. Inside the red zone for the Chiefs once again. They are perfect in the red zone tonight. Mahomes on the give. Delayed handoff. Pacheco picks up 2. It will be a 3rd and 2 at the 14-yard line. So let's see here. So it was 5 draft picks that the Chiefs got from the Dolphins. So Tyreek Hill got traded for 5 draft picks. Hey, thanks so much, Felix, for joining in. Have a nice night, man. 3rd and 2 coming up, under 11 minutes left to play. And the whistle blows before the snap. And the Chiefs will take a timeout, talk things over in this 3rd down play. First charge timeout of the second half. So it's going to be a 3rd and 2 coming up now for Kansas City. At the 14-yard line, Mahomes, play action. He fires across the middle. It's dropped, though. It's incomplete. Looking for Marquez Valdes-Scantling. Big hit he took to the back area. Mahomes thought it was a penalty. Yeah, just dropped it by Valdes-Scantling. That's one that he should have caught to move the chains. So this will set up a field goal, 32-yard attempt now, as they couldn't convert on the 3rd and short for Kansas City. As the kick is through the uprights. That's good. 41-24. They add in their 2nd field goal of the game for KC. That pass was supposed to be to Travis Kelce. Kelce had let the ball whiz by, though. He was double covered, and it went in and out of the hands to the receiver behind of Valdes-Scantling, who had dropped it. So we had a timeout. We got 10:47 left to go. Yeah, when I was younger, I was a big fan of Drew Brees. Loved his game when he had played. Saints always had like an explosive offense when he was the quarterback. Bucs going to need a touchdown. They're going to need it fast in order to stay in this game. Tom Brady's got more passing yards than Patrick Mahomes. 272 passing yards for TB12. 26 for 37 tonight. 2 touchdowns. 2 turnovers by Tampa Bay, costly. Kansas City got 14 points off of those 2 fumbles by Tampa Bay tonight. One of them, Tom Brady was strip sacked, set up the football at the red zone at the 20. For Kansas City to score off of that touchdown. Patrick Mahomes tonight, 22 for 35, 247 passing yards, 3 passing touchdowns in the game. So they've been able to mix it and match it all throughout tonight. 247 through the air, 154 on the ground for Kansas City. Whereas Tampa Bay has been one-dimensional, 272 through the air, and 3 rushing yards total on 6 carries. Total yards, 380 Kansas City, 263 Tampa Bay. Yeah, I'd be shocked if they complete a comeback tonight for Tampa, because they just don't have the weapons to do so right now. They're just wounded as far as their receiving core. There might be like more 3-and-outs upcoming, knowing that they're down multiple receivers at this point in the game. So here comes back the Bucs in the offense. They'll start off at their own 25-yard line. Chris Godwin went down at the last drive due to an injury. Also going down was Russell Gage at the beginning of the last drive, and Cameron Brate has been announced that he will not return to the game. So coming back in, this is a good sign. Chris Godwin is back out on the field on this drive right now, along with Russell Gage. Both of them are out. Screen to Godwin. He catches it. Turns up field, complete, and moves forward to about the 31. That's good for a catch of 6 on the quick screen. Now Tampa Bay is going to have to go quick to the huddle. 10.5 minutes left to go. 2nd and 4 coming up for the Bucs. You have to go no huddle this whole drive. Just keep on getting as much yards as possible. Go no huddle. Fournette in the backfield, 2 to the left, 2 to the right for receivers. Brady takes a snap, fires, right side, out route, complete. And couldn't get out of bounds, though. It's a first down, but you got to get back up to the football right now. Penalty flag is down. Penalty flag of the field is down, and it's offsides charged to Kansas City. So it was a free play anyway. Bucs picked up more yardage on the catch. 10 minutes left to play. Brady from the shotgun. 2 receivers to either side. Brady takes a snap, screens it underneath, complete Fournette, and gets knocked out of bounds. It's only a 1-yard catch on the screen. They need to take shots downfield, specifically down the sideline. They need a deep ball down the sideline type of catch here for Tampa Bay. 9:40 and the clock is ticking down. 2nd down and 9 at their own 44-yard line. Another pass underneath, complete to Fournette. Couldn't get to the out-of-bounds line. And he gets dragged down inbounds. Nice open field tackle by L'Jarius Sneed as the clock keeps on rolling. 3rd down and long now for the Bucs. Yeah, I heard about that today. Tyler Hero got an extension. 3rd and 6 now at the 47. Brady fires, complete, slant, good for the first. Penalty flag comes flying in. And that's Gage in the catch, number 17. We'll check the penalty. It's on the offense. Penalty goes to Tampa Bay. They're charged with a penalty. Offensive holding. Oh, yeah, pick play. Chris Godwin got called for the illegal screen on the pick play. That's what freed up Gage in the slant. 3rd and 16 now for Tampa Bay. This is 4-down territory for them. 9 minutes left to go. Brady takes the snap, steps up in the pocket. Oh, evades some defenders. Brady throws in a run. Oh, what a catch. Chris Godwin at the 36-yard line if it stands. Penalty flag comes flying down again. And this is on the Bucs once again. Replay 3rd down. 3rd and a mile. It will not stand. Incredible catch that. Will not stand. Holding the offensive line, 67. Luke Godicki. Holding to make sure that Brady was able to step up in the pocket and fire it downfield. 3rd and 26. 5 penalties for 40 yards by the Bucs tonight. It's been costly. 3rd down and 26 for Tampa Bay. Got to go for the home run ball at this stage of the game. Clock ticking down, 8:40 left to play. Brady takes a snap, screens it underneath complete. Gonna need blocking out in front. He's got no blockers there. Tackle from behind, well shy of the first down marker. The 4th and a mile, you have to punt it away at this point. Just flip the field. Bucs will most likely have to throw in the towel and hope for a miracle that the return man bobbles this football, that it basically is the equivalent of a long pass and pulls off a Gunnar Olszewski in this situation. 41-24. Camarda will have to punt away the football. He receives a snap and boots the ball away. Fielded at the 21, returned past the 25 to the 30, and knocked down around the 34-yard line. That's good for a 13-yard return for Kansas City. So KC coming back onto the field with the football a couple moments from now. It's been all Chiefs tonight, 41-24. This is not like a Bucs team that we've seen in a long time. Especially one with Tom Brady playing on the team. Led by a defensive unit, but this defense non-existent. Yeah, we haven't seen them get beaten up this bad. 41 points allowed. Never gave up over 40 last season. Or the year before. They did lose 38-3 against the Saints. It's now back-to-back losses for Tampa Bay at home. They lost 40-34 the year before Brady came in overtime against Seattle. But still, 41 points. And they had beat the Rams back in 2019, 55-40. It's been a while since they've gave up 41 or greater. Wow, Bucs back in 2018 got destroyed at Chicago, 48-10 against the Bears. I think that was a game that like Mitch Trubisky had 5 touchdown passes or something like that in the first half. That was the year that the Bears had a shootout against the Patriots. Yeah, Mitch Trubisky had 6 touchdown passes that game. 354 passing yards. Where the Bears beat the Bucs 48-10. And Jameis Winston threw 2 picks back in 2018. Crazy. Chiefs have the football, 1st and 10 with 7:45 left to go. Another solid run. Pick up a 7 by Clyde Edwards-Helaire. And this Chiefs offense averaging over 5.5 yards per carry tonight. 30 rushes for 169 yards in the ground. Just using the time of possession in their favor at this point. Edwards-Helaire in the backfield, single set back formation, motion. And in with a tight end, Noah Gray. HB toss, left side, Edwards-Helaire. Nice job to move the chains. Picks up 3. Gets the first down, moves the football to the 45. This is the most points allowed with Todd Bowles as a defensive coordinator or a head coach since 2019 for Tampa Bay. Yeah, that's what I was alluding to a couple moments ago, was that Last time that Tampa Bay gave up this many points was that game that they gave up 48 to Chicago. 6 touchdown passes to Mitch Trubisky back in 2018. Six and a half remaining. Clock just keeps on ticking down. Lopsided affair here on Sunday Night Football. Handoff, Edwards-Helaire on the draw. Pushes the pile forward about 3 yards in the carry. Just the Chiefs just winning the battle up front constantly tonight. Credit their big boys in the offensive line all throughout this game. Just pushing the pile. We've seen it a couple times. Former Patriot Joe Thuney having a nice outing here in this matchup with 2 massive holes able to open up the field. Second and 7 for Kansas City. Edwards-Helaire in the single set backfield. Behind Mahomes, who takes the snap. Screens it out right side. Ball is complete to Marquez Valdes-Scantling. And he will go to about midfield. Pick up a 2 on the catch. It'll be about a 3rd and 5 now for Kansas City. They've been averaging around 5.5 yards per carry, so they might look to go to run the football here. Either way, when they snap it, it will be below 5 minutes remaining. Mahomes from the gun, 2 receivers lined up to both sides. Mahomes takes the snap looking to pass. Mahomes steps up, fires across the middle. Oh, Mahomes gets picked off. Poor decision, intercepted by Tampa Bay. They return it inside Kansas City territory. Keeps on going down the left sideline. Murphy Bunting with an interception inside the 40-yard line. That flips the field. I had just said before they had snapped the football, it would be wise. You're averaging 5.5 yards per carry. Just run it. Run down the clock and end the game if you're Kansas City. That is the worst case scenario. Probably not going to be enough for a miracle for Tampa Bay, but it shortens the field up for the Buccaneers. That's just the decision-making taking over right there for Patrick Mahomes. That was not a good decision. We've seen him make everything all throughout the game. Great decisions until that right there. He just throws the football desperately off his back foot. That's not a throw you make when you're up 41-24 with under 5 minutes left to go on the 3rd down. What are you doing? You got a 3-score lead. Throws the football off his back foot. You could just tuck it and run. Honestly, if the pocket's collapsing on you, see if you can take it for a 1st down. Extend the play, extend the time. That's all that matters. Extend the time, flip the field. Hey, you didn't flip the field. You put the football in good field position for the other team. That is a head scratcher right there. Why you would call for a pass play in that situation too, when they've had success throughout the run as well. I don't know. If it was looking like they were going to set up like a screen at first, I thought. It just takes a shot downfield. I don't get the play call at all. In that situation, they hadn't run any sort of jet sweeps throughout the game. That would have been nice to get like a jet sweep to see if they could get the edge, pick up a 1st down, and just chunk out some more time. You pick up that 1st down, you're probably going to get the clock to at least 3 minutes, 2.5 minutes by the next time you get to like a 4th down situation. But no, there's 4:42 left to play now. That just made no sense why he threw that football. Let's see in this last play. Kelsey was in motion. Okay, he had a running back wide open in the flat with Jerick McKinnon. and he decided to throw it downfield off his back foot. Screen pass underneath, complete Fournette inside the 30, gets the first down. Can he get out of bounds? No, he cannot. Tackled down to around the 21-yard line as the clock ticks under 4.5 left to play. If you're Tampa Bay, you got to use the sidelines right now. That clock is going against you. You do have 3 timeouts remaining, though. Brady from the gun at the 21. Takes the snap, looks right, pump fake, fires right side. It's too short, incomplete. Looking for Russell Gage, the intended target. Clock will stop with 4:12 left to play. Brady takes the snap, down by 17, fires across the middle, caught by Mike Evans. That's good for an 8-yard catch. It will bring up a 3rd down. They will go to the no-huddle offense. 4 minutes and counting down left to play. At the 12-yard line, Brady. Another pass across the middle, caught by Godwin to the 5. 1st and 10. No huddle showing success right now for Tampa Bay. You score a touchdown, you get an onside kick. 3:35 left to go. Bucs looking to chunk yardage here. Brady fires across the middle to the end zone. It's caught. It's good for the touchdown. Leonard Fournette able to get it across the goal line. Look at that. First turnover of the game by Kansas City. Results in 7. Results in 6 right now. Looking for 7 for Tampa Bay. 5 plays, 34 yards, a minute and 12 off the clock. No huddle offense. The benefit right now for the Bucs. Things get interesting right now. You never know. The Jets were down by 2 touchdowns against the Browns 2 weeks ago. Came back and won. The crazy final minute and 50 seconds that they came back and won. 3:30 left to go. That's a drive consisting of around a minute. The Buccaneers score. It's only a 10-point game. 41-31. Onside kick probably will be coming up next. They do have 3 timeouts, though. You can... Actually, if you're Tampa Bay right now, you can just kick it to them and force them into a 3-and-out. This game isn't over. This game is not over after that turnover. Tom Brady tonight, 35 for 47, 333 passing yards, 3 passing touchdowns. You're down by 10 if you're the Bucs. You've been having success with a hurry-up offense. You have 3 timeouts remaining in your pocket. You kick it to them. You force them into a 3-and-out. They also get the 2-minute warning as well. You get the football back, you score a touchdown. Or you get the football back, you take the field goal. You need points one or the other. But number one, you need to get the football back if you're Tampa Bay. And then once you score, you have to go for the onside kick. You need that. And then who knows after that. So anything is still possible at this point right now. Jose, what's good? Welcome to Streamer, man. Thanks so much for joining in. This game should have been done a long time ago, but it's still going on right now. Yeah, things going pretty well. It's crazy how fast September went by. Okay, so here we go. Back for the timeout. 41-31. So Tampa Bay Still with 3 timeouts in their pocket. They will set up now for the onside kick. So they will do the onside kick right here. 3:30 remaining. They're desperate to get the ball back. They lined up in an onside kick formation. Instead, they will boot it to the back of their own end zone. And that's where Kansas City will take over, starting at their own 25-yard line. So for the Bucs now, failed to stop the run all game long, allowing Kansas City to average just around 5.5 yards per carry. 31 rushes for 168 rushing yards. Kansas City looking to dig into the time of possession right here. Tampa Bay's got 3 timeouts. Here's a carry, left side counter. Edwards-Helaire gonna get more. Great start on this run. That's good for a gain of 8 on the carry. That really puts you in a predicament if you're Tampa Bay, and they'll take their first timeout. That's not what the Bucs needed to afford to happen on the first play in that drive. An 8-yard rush allowed. Actually, no, they're going to keep it going. That was not a timeout. Looked like they were going to take a timeout. They had put it back to the NBC boot. 2nd and 2. Handoff, Edwards-Helaire, and he is going to be short just by inches. 3rd down coming up now. Looked like he could have had it at first, but forward progress didn't get him there. 3rd and inches. First timeout now charged to Tampa Bay as they will burn one with 2:41 on the clock. The biggest play of the game for your defense. If you want to get off the field, put together a stop, this is what the big boys in the line stand up for. If you're Patrick Mahomes, you have to be smart with this football. Worst case scenario for Kansas City, besides interception, is throwing away the football and resulting in an incompletion. And then Tampa doesn't even need to burn a timeout there. They can stick with 2 timeouts, and they'd have that time remaining with a 3 and out. So here we go. The big boys get up on the line. Motion in the backfield. Handoff. Mahomes up the middle, plunging forward. It works for Kansas City. Edwards-Helaire, 2-yard gain, moves the chains. That should take them to the 2-minute warning. Bad showing tonight by Todd Bowles' defense, allowing Kansas City to 179 rushing yards in the ground on 34 carries and 2 rushing touchdowns. Chiefs will get up on the line. I'd be shocked if they snap it here with around 2 minutes left to play. And they don't, which will take us to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes remaining. Big first down by Clyde Edwards-Helaire. He's got 89 rushing yards tonight on 17 carries. Things were getting interesting, but that's a big first down by Kansas City. Not one for the Tampa Bay defense that they could afford to give up. And they've been getting gashed all game on first down. Giving up 5, 6, 7, 8 yards per carry on 1st and 10 plays. Specifically, the last 1st and 10 was an 8-yard rush. That's what set them up to get the first down on the 3rd and inches. Two minutes left to play. Kansas City with a 1st and 10. Tampa Bay with 2 timeouts left. Bucs will have to put together a stop right here. disappointing today for Tampa Bay, especially with the defense. I did not expect the defense to be gashed out this much by rushing. Edwards-Helaire gets around the edge and more. All game long, they're getting 5-6 yards per tote, and Clyde Edwards-Helaire does it again as he's moving up 90 plus on the rushing total tonight. Hey, there you go, Jose. Good to hear, man. Kansas City coming up with an explosive schedule for them. They have they were looking at the later part of the schedule, but they got Buffalo in the next few weeks coming up. That should be a great match. 1:53 remaining. Tampa Bay takes a timeout. They're down to one timeout left. Second down and 5. Handoff, Edwards-Helaire goes backward this time. They'll bring up a third down. Final timeout taken by the Bucs. They got games to correct themselves before weeks 8 and 9 when they take on the Ravens and the Rams. Bucs should be able to take these games coming up. 5, 6, and 7. Falcons, Steelers, and Panthers. Hosting the Falcons next week before on the road at the Steelers and at the Panthers. Those are 3 games that they can certainly win. Yeah, this is shocking that the Bucs just didn't come out and stop the rush all throughout the game. We've seen Kansas City pick up like 5, 6, 7, 8 yards per carry. Specifically on 1st and 10 rushes. Like, they had no answer to stop the rush tonight. This is not a typical Tampa Bay defense that we're accustomed to seeing. 1:48 left to go. Handoff, left side counter. Helaire gets around the edge. Stutter stepping, gets the first down. And that'll be the ball game. Clyde Edwards-Helaire, 1 second. There's a penalty flag down, though. This will bring it back. It's going to be holding by the offense. It's charged to number 88, the tight end, Jody Fortson. So Clyde Edwards-Helaire will not have that rushing play stand. It will put him back below 100. He's got 19 carries for 92 yards as Fortson's holding penalty negates the rush. They'll try it again. 3rd and 17. Tampa Bay out of timeouts. 3rd and 17 for Kansas City. In the backfield this time will be Isaiah Pacheco. He receives the snap. Right side counter, Pacheco past the 40. Pile moving. And he will go down around the 45. That pile was moving for about 3-4 seconds. So that takes some time off the clock for Kansas City. Clock ticking down to under 1:20. Chiefs will have to punt away the football, and Tom Brady and the offense will come back on with about 1 minute less to remain. Incredible record has when Brady scores at least 31 points or greater. 125 victories and 4 losses. This one, though, all on the defense. He just couldn't stop the run tonight. I'm surprised by Tampa Bay's defense. They allow 41 points. I thought going into the season they were ranked as one of the top defenses. Chiefs burn the timeout. 52 seconds left. .417 total yards tonight by Kansas City. They went 12 for 17 on 3rd downs with 27 first downs. Biggest stat is that they rushed for 189 rushing yards and 37 carries combined. So almost 200 on the ground. Ball gets punted away. Tampa Bay back at around their own 22 for a fair catch. 45 seconds left. Tom Brady and the offense will come out. 45 seconds remaining. Disappointing. Back-to-back home games that they'll lose. Well, Tampa Bay goes from allowing 3 points in the season opener to allowing 10 points, allowing 14. And tonight, they allow 41. First AFC opponent, and they get shredded. Brady takes the snap, 45 seconds left. Fires underneath, complete, caught by the tight end. It's only a pick of a 10 as the clock keeps on rolling. Jordy Fortson, that's number 8, Cade Otton for Tampa Bay, who caught the football. 30 seconds left. Brady steps up, launches a deep ball down the left sideline, intended for Evans, deflected, and it's incomplete. One-on-one coverage. It was Rashad Fenton who broke up the pass. .21 seconds remaining. Brady takes the snap from the gun in zone 32. Brady steps up in the pocket, fires left side. Ball gets caught by Evans, shovels it over to his teammate. That's Rashad White, and he runs out of bounds with a lot of time chunking down. 12 seconds left to go. That play took around 9 seconds. Bucs just couldn't hang in there. Down by 10. It was never really a game tonight. Football spotted just past midfield. 12 seconds remaining for Tampa Bay. Brady takes the snap from the gun, screens it underneath, complete to White, bounces off a tackler out of bounds, no gain. This could be the final play for Tampa Bay. Football at the 45-yard line of Kansas City. Brady takes a snap, fires down the right sideline. It's caught by Gage, shovels it over to Godwin, and he's tackled in the field of play, and that's the ball game. 41-31 final score. Kansas City wins on the road over the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. This game wraps up. We thank you all so much for joining in and being a part here on the channel tonight. Wasn't really a game here. Right from the get-go, fumbled football by Tampa Bay in the kick return. Kansas City recovered. They went down the field for a touchdown. They led 7-0. Score got to be 14-3. It wasn't really close throughout this game. It went into halftime. It was 14-17 Kansas City. And the Chiefs just kept on chunking yardage all throughout the night, and Tampa Bay just couldn't make their way back into the game with their defense, giving up 189 rushing yards tonight. Thanks so much all for joining in. Before we do sign off, hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe. Going to close out here to the channel members. All channel members got a shout out. We got Jason, Rajeep, Russell, BP, Greg, Oreo Pudding, Braden, Reynaldo, Bino, Mark, Mike, John, Jessica, Ahino, Joseph, Vegas, Michael, Wick, Woody, Warren, I Am Ghost, Kelly, Arohan, Micolette, Roderick, Blessed Brian, SD Sports Talk, Isaiah Bruin, Cody F, Steven, Siegel, Tristan, BGR, Ace, Ian, Spaghetti Factory, Happy MT Dude, Mike, and Robin. Thanks so much all for joining in, being a part here of the channel tonight. Kansas City wins 41-31 over Tampa Bay on Sunday Night Football. And enjoy the rest of your night, everybody.